My thing is
What the
I didn't
fuck?
want to. I didn't want to do both because I've done the Twitch before, and the Twitch and YouTube, if one goes down,
Yeah,
it like jacks
yeah,
the other up.
yeah.
So that's why I would rather have this for YouTube. Even if I have to do multiple parts, than to have Twitch screw it up where I can't have YouTube either.
Well,
So
I'm currently
that's what I want.
streaming this. If
Sweet.
I can put the
Awesome.
link in the Discord if it's all right with y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice job,
Yeah,
brother.
you did.
Nice job. Nice job.
I was streaming the grand opening of the fishery yesterday too, so I'm getting some content for the
Thank
server
you.
for sure.
Just
Yeah, we'll make
when
sure
you do
we
that,
get
be
you the
careful.
verified streamer.
Be careful of
role
the
on your deal,
codes
too.
too, though. Your code
Right.
box.
Oh no, I make sure
we've had
for
an
sure.
issue with that before.
Oh yeah, I've had
Yeah.
Yeah.
many years of experience in streaming. So let me get my.
Gotcha.
We had one.
You remember that? Yeah, you remember the guy on the hill? Yeah, that's who that was.
Lexi Cal
The
Gold.
S-File.
Lexi.
That was the S-File incident, bro.
Yeah.
That was the S-File incident. Yeah.
He's like, people keep raiding my base. I don't understand what's going on.
No, he said they keep coming and killing me, is what he said. They keep coming and shooting me.
Yeah, they keep opening
poor
my
guy.
gate and shooting me. And he was
the whole time he was
he
streaming,
was streaming his code.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And he would get, and the worst part, he would go into the online,
Go
which
into
shows
party chat.
it would show who's online, and it would
All
show
right,
the name
let
of
me-
the server. So he was publishing the server,
Yeah.
and who all was online. And they just come into the server, go to his base, open up his door, blast him in the face, take all his stuff, and wait for him to come back on and do it again.
Oh my god.
Poor guy.
All right. I just added everyone for the link.
Excuse me.
Awesome.
We got about 4 minutes, guys. About 4 minutes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Start letting the rest of them in. You can let the rest of them in.
Yeah, I think
They
we're.
they can get
Actually,
in,
we're
get comfy.
I think everybody's gonna watch yourself there, bud.
Oh, no TV.
I'm sorry. Anybody else to?
A bush Wookie just came in.
Bushman.
How do we get inside? Actually made it.
Nice. Welcome.
Hey,
Find your place to seat here. Yeah, find your place to sit. Welcome in. We appreciate you.
You don't mind if I lay down, right?
Oh, you
Make yourself
lay down
at
if you
home,
like.
bud.
Yeah,
Make yourself at home.
absolutely.
I better not. I was gonna make myself at home underneath you, but I mean, I better not.
It's a game, right? We're just having some fun.
That's right. That's right.
That's what it's all about, buddy. Having fun.
I tell you, I'm so stoked about the 400% CPU increase, man.
Oh man,
Oh my
so
God, I'm
much,
so stoked.
so much.
Finally.
It's gonna be like a whole new game.
It's gonna
I
be
know,
like
it's-
it's gonna be like it used to be, where 100 slot servers will be amazing, because that means we could just have a 60 or 70 with a ton of cars and motorcycles and bicycles, and just be able to play and
That'd
have
be
fun,
so great.
you know?
Be so great.
Hi, big guy.
I like to ride
Trail
my
riding.
bicycle.
I was gonna let everybody hear you snoring.
With all those people, you need to seriously boost the loot, though.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the loot is right now, the loot isn't as boosted as I want it to be, but I also have to fight the lag. You know what I mean? So and we'll be covering that today as well. But I've got
Nice.
some ideas, and I'll cover that with y'all and see what y'all think. Get the initial reaction from the people that showed up today, and
Awesome.
we'll cover a bunch of stuff that I have some plans on what to do, and I've got some ideas. I have a couple people that have been asking about Nomad stuff. We'll cover that stuff too. So,
Can I
are we
interrupt?
ready to start?
Even,
Yes, babe.
No, I
please.
need to
Go,
interrupt
go.
real quick, and I'm sorry. I think real quick that we need to maybe create a channel in Discord specifically for any questions that the people weren't here, so it's not getting lost in the main chat. So,
Ryan, can you do that?
Ryan, MDK, somebody.
Someone
I would, but
You
I
said
don't know
what?
how to do it.
make a channel
What,
in the
create a-
Discord, just like a town hall channel for this town hall meeting.
Yeah, perfect.
People
Town hall
can-
channel. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where people can
Because
post
I know
questions
that
for now, and then we'll just copy and paste it, and
Yeah.
or we'll close it after this is over, so people can't keep adding to it.
Let me go
Yeah.
take one more look out here and announce we're about to start and
Yeah.
see if there's anybody else. Is there anybody else out here? We're about to start, guys. Is there anybody else? You guys got it all battened down in here? If anybody comes up late, check them and then, bring them on in. We're about to start, guys. Keep for all your hard work. We appreciate you guys. Okay, everyone, make sure you have a seat. Sit down if you would, please, and thank you. We're about to start a first town hall meeting of Pop and Ginger's server. So, guys, how we're going to do this, we're going to have the person that's asking the question stand up. He'll be the only one standing up. I'm even going to sit my fat ass down here in just a second. And you'll ask your question. Pop, Ginger, the admins are going to answer. No rude, no making fun of anybody, which I don't think anybody will, but let's keep it civil, and, no question is stupid. We're all here to learn and enjoy and be part of the server. This is for us, guys. So, welcome to the first town hall meeting. Let's go ahead and get it cranked up.
And let me start real quick. Let me preface with number one, thanks to Buck for coming up with this idea. Okay, I appreciate that. Ginger appreciates it as well. And number two, let's try to keep it where all questions are community based. I know I mentioned that on the Discord this morning, but if anybody didn't read it, let's make sure that the questions are community based. Any individual questions, I can handle those, or we can handle those in a ticket or in face-to-face after, or in a DM to me or Ginger. All right, but all this stuff today is going to be community-based, where it is for the betterment of the community, because that's what we're all about here, right? We're all about making the community better, and we're trying to come up with ideas that we can move forward with Pop and Ginger in a way that everybody is getting something more out of it. Okay? With that, Buck, pick your first person, and let's get this party started.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody have a question? Anybody need to ask a question of Pop and Ginger? Anybody? Everyone out here, no one have? Well, I guess I'll start. So, one of the questions I have, can you elaborate for the people that have not seen it, what's going to happen with the new update?
Okay, so to start with, the first big thing with the update is we are changing the storage. If y'all haven't found out, it's went to 1,500 per base. Now, with that, I have made the decision, and if y'all don't like this, I want the feedback of the people that are here today. And I want it to be done. Don't everybody unmute and yell, screw you, it sucks. That's a horrible idea. I want to get an idea on what y'all's temperature is on this. But my idea is, and even Ginger and Ryan haven't heard this yet, nor Strongoria MDK. My idea is that when we have the update and the 129 launches and we wipe, I'm thinking about giving every single person, about $1 billion, okay? And that $1 billion to your economy is going to go into everyone's economy, okay? And that $1 billion, you'll come to the trader. And when you come to the trader, you'll spend that $1 billion, and that $1 billion will be spent on your choice of either barrels and tents, or just barrels, or barrels, tents, sea chests, your combination of choice to 1,500, right? So that 1,500 storage will be yours, and you'll take it with you. And if you've got a house, right, that you're building in that no tents will fit in, or you just need a car tent and barrels to match the 1,500 or whatever, you take it with you. You take the tools as well. You'll get that with it. You take all that stuff, go with grace, build your base. The trader will deduct that $1 billion. You've got your storage. And the flip side of that is there'll be no storage on the map, meaning no tents, no barrels, no sea chests. As dynamic loot, there'll be no tents, no sea chests, no barrels on the train crashes. I think the biggest problem that me and Ryan found as we were doing cleanup on the server is every single base we came to had a lot more storage than it should. Some of the others, but we found multiple tents glitched through walls. Left, we saw a lot of tents that people had attempted to put down and put through the walls of a building. That creates a large lag spot. We found bases where it looked like people played for a weekend and had amassed a large quantity of barrels. Of course, a lot of people saw the Livonia base that had 20 barrels, a couple tents, and a truck full of stuff. And the guy claimed that he didn't know that he couldn't have that. I think that would cut down on that kind of stuff, and I think the server will run better. Now, also with that, I'm contemplating, if the performance is increased by 400% like they say, allowing nomads to build on the server, and with that, bring in medium tents back. I'm not going to bring back the canopy tents because they're just garbage, but I've been contemplating bringing the medium tents back so a guy can have a car and have a medium tent in the car. And if that doesn't cause a big lag issue, I think a lot of people would like that. Jared's one of the ones that asked about it. Iron Sheffy's another one. So something like that I'm entertaining the thought of. No promises, but that's something I'm thinking about. What do you guys think of that as a two-part thing there? Do y'all like that idea, or do you think that's the dumbest thing you ever heard?
I think it's fantastic.
I like it.
I think if that's the consensus, then yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see no reason why.
Okay, I heard a couple people say they don't like it. Give me one of the people that said they don't like it.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, so what do you not like about it?
So one of the dynamics that, me, Strange, and Kamikaze, we all love playing this game, but one of the things we love doing is going out and finding stuff.
Solid idea, I think.
The trader once, but we don't really engage with the trader, and so we like to be able to go out and find stuff that adds to the joy of the game. And so if you take that out, that's going to really reduce likelihood of us wanting to come in and play because we won't be able to find storage.
Okay, but if the storage is the only thing that's missing out of the finding, I mean, there's still 969 items minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 962 items to find on the server.
Well, yeah, and I get that. I mean, finding stuff, that's all well and good. Balls and nowhere to put something that you found, then, it kind of makes it kind of rough.
I don't like being given stuff, as in, for example, like some people like custom bases and things like that, and all of it is set up already. I like to start from nothing and build it all up from the base, which includes finding stuff. Storage.
Okay.
Yeah, likewise. That's why we've never been to the trader to get
I
anything.
like finding them.
Okay. All right.
There are a lot of people who like to to do everything on their own without coming to the trader.
Okay. So we will revisit that. Go ahead.
Yeah. As you know, I live in Europe, and I get online with the trader open like once in 3 weeks. So a small problem, but going to be a problem for me. But that's just me.
Well, and Lurch, we have kind of been lacking lately with having.
Not sure what I missed, but the trader for me personally is a last resort. I can't find something and I have to go.
So that's not a problem anymore. So that is something else that needs to be addressed and is being addressed. So I have a couple UK traders. One of our biggest traders, Tim, just had a baby, so he's kind of right now it's kind of tough. But wintertime is almost on us, and we've got a couple more guys who normally work their butts off during the summer that will be more available during the winter months. So you're going to see those guys come back, which is Asphalt Cowboy, which is Peep 2214. Those guys you'll be seeing them a lot more often because their summer shifts are going to be over and their winter shifts are a lot shorter. So we are addressing that. We're also bringing Zornex on board. He'll be also a trader. So that shouldn't be as big of an issue. So that should be getting addressed.
All right.
All right. So what about the medium tents? Y'all like that idea?
Yes.
I've always loved the medium tent.
Yeah, if the trade-off is like we have to come to trader just for storage, but we get medium tents, I'm down with that. Like that sounds like, because I'm partial to I like to loot. I like
medium tents are good.
I very rarely visit trader when I get on a map, if they have it, and if it's storage is the only thing that I really have to go and buy, I'm fine with that personally. I love the medium tents.
Okay. Yeah, and I do too. You can ask Ginger, when we first started playing this game together, that was my jam, was the medium tents. I love the blue and the orange medium tents. My favorite. But so I've always prided myself on having our server pretty well stocked and throw them down. It's like the server sees 2 every time you throw 1 down. So they're supposedly fixing that as part of the 129. It's in the bug list. And with the 400% server repair or server performance boost, that should be a thing of the past. So I'm hoping that'll be one of the things we get. I was just trying to come up with ideas, and that was one of the things that I was coming up with that would reduce. I mean, it's one of the first rules on the server, and it's one of the most broken rules of the server, and it's like one of our oldest rules, is the storage levels. Because when you have a small server, it's really easy to have, people can have whatever they want. But when you have a large server like ours, having that storage not only affects lag spikes all over the server, but it also affects the loot pool and people not being able to find ammo or find a sewing kit or find, a pair of night vision, and that's the problem. And I keep boosting the loot, right? And somebody said something about boosting the loot earlier. I boost the loot nonstop. I go into the types file probably 6 times a week, every week. And I do that for the number of players that we have on a daily basis. And you can't keep up with it when you have people that I go into a base that have, 150 stacks of ammo in a barrel, or 23 fireworks, or 18 leather sewing kits, or 16 rider jackets. You can't keep up with the types file to keep up with that kind of hoarding. And we're talking about that's just one base. And just like me and some other players were talking, that person that had the 16 rider jackets, They were trying to make it where no one else had a rider jacket, so they had a custom look. See what I'm saying? So they were the only person with a rider jacket, and that's not the way to do it. You know, if you want that kind of look, then go and rent your own server, get a 10-slot server, and be the only one that plays on it. You know, that's not going to happen here. You know, what happens is you end up having stacks of ammo. Right, all of our boxes of ammo will always be full. If you find a box of 5.56, it will always be full because I haven't coded that way. But when you find a loose stack of ammo, when you find a loose stack and it's only got 3 rounds, then we've got a problem because all of my stacks of ammo should be between 7 and 14 rounds minimum. So when you get three rounds in a stack, that's telling me we've got hoarding going on because people have tons of ammo sitting in boxes, barrels, and trunks, right? So that's what we're trying to get away from, and it's just no way to do it. It's a balancing and juggling act at the same time, you know? And I'm trying to come up with ways. You know, we do a bear weekend to get people to expend the ammo. We do a wolf weekend trying to get people to expend the ammo. I do, you know, buybacks at the trader. You know, I try to.
What about removing loose bullets altogether?
To boost the zombies, or do some kind of event that makes you go into Svetlogars where the zombies are crazy, right? Anyway, and make you kill the zombies.
I'm pretty sure they have a channel if you, that they're answering questions with
some undemoed bases or someone who hasn't played. And get
on
rid
the
of that
Discord.
ammo that are in those barrels, but it's a nonstop juggling act, and to keep it fun for you guys, you know, at the same time, because I know you want to loot, because I off myself to go do the same thing, to loot and see what things, you know, I can find and get for myself, you know. So anyway, Buck, find me another question.
Well, I actually want to elaborate on that. So everyone here pretty much knows me. I loot. I mean, I like to loot. That's my jam. The one thing I do have to say, I like the idea of that you come up, you get your storage, you're done with the storage part. You know, then you can go loot everything else, have a blast, and you're looking for all the other stuff. The only problem I see with that is it wouldn't be one time, because say someone decides, you know, okay, I'm built in a little garage, I want to get a bigger base now, and they go to a bigger base. They may have to change their storage. So the one-time thing, you know what I mean? They won't just be able to do it one time, because this time, oh, well, now I can get a car tent instead of this. You know what I'm saying? So that might be the only thing I see with just the one-time getting storage.
Well, then they would return. You would bring that storage back, possibly,
Bingo.
and then exchange it.
Bingo. Well, unless they couldn't fit it. You know what I mean? Say, well, I can only fit 1,000 at this time. So they have nothing to bring back. They have to actually expand. So we'd have to have a way to actually record how much they took with them when they initially got their storage. You see what I'm saying? Because not every base can fit 1,500. If you get just one like Sass, he was typical for just doing one garage, one little garage, puts his car in, maybe a tent, a couple barrels, and that was it. You know, so there would have to be a way to somehow to record. Well, this guy only got, 800, and now he's got a bigger base. He wants to get his full 1,500. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing. I like the idea. Don't get me wrong.
That would be too easy. I could make it 1.5 billion, right? And you use the 1.5 billion. That's 1,500 storage. If you only take 1,000, then we only take 1 billion.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying if
you see what I'm saying.
Gotta be a way. So yeah, 100%. I'm just saying that there may be a time, where they have to come back. Hey, I'm actually
confused.
Gonna get my full storage now. You know what I mean? And it would have to be. And then if it's going to be a monetary thing, that would have to be a separate monetary thing, because like me, where I come up all the time and I'm constantly selling stuff, I'm going to expand on my money.
Yeah, but you're never gonna hit 1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. But if say it's 1.5 billion, okay, and then I take $1 billion worth of storage. Well, I bring in 6 different loads over the next few months, and then I decide to get a bigger base. Well, my money's already increased. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just covering all bases. I'm just, trying to find a way to make sure that those people who change their bases or whatever can still do their storage. I mean, I like the idea. I'm just going to get it one time, and that's great. Then I can go do other shit, and I'm done. But I was just trying to cover all bases. Think of every little tiny thing that, you know what I mean?
Well, and locks only make an honest person or keep an honest person honest, and rules only keep a griefer's going to break the rules, right? Because the rules don't auto ban you. The only auto ban offense that we have is killing, right? So if somebody has 5 cars in their base, or if somebody has 3,000 storage, until we catch them, they're still on the server. Right? So we have to proactively be out there looking. Buck has to be looking and seeing, oh, I see 2 large tents, a car tent, and 7 barrels. Common sense tells me that's well over 1,500 storage.
I have a suggestion.
Canabash Cat has to see, oh, there's 3 cars in that base. That's definitely against. They have to be, we don't have enough admins to see every single infraction. The community has to look out for the community. I see Ryan in the build feed every day, all day.
Yeah, I'm just going to say he's doing that because I don't build at all.
And that's going to
weird.
Happen because there are people, Ghost 2747, that build in the build feed all day, every day. They're building and dismantling all day, every day, and that is a red flag. So I go by their base and I see, holy crap, look at what they built here. So that's a red flag. But if they don't do that, is that also a red flag? Because maybe they just built 2 gates, but then when I go over there, they've got barrels galore, right? And there have been players in the past that are now banned and gone that they literally built 2 gates with wire at the top of both of them, but they had 20 barrels, 2 tents, and a truck full of gear. They had, 13 punch cards? So where does the red flag start and stop? So we have to police all of ourselves as a community, because I can't adjust the loot pool to make up for 13 punch cards in a barrel. You know what I mean? It's like, it's going to take the fun out of the game. If I bump the punch cards to 25, then everybody's got a punch card. What's the fun in that?
May I ask a question real quick? Or I think somebody had a question.
Yeah, go for it.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Go
they
ahead.
had their hand up over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, several hands up, I think.
I just wanted to make a
Whoever, there you
suggestion
go.
pertaining to the current subject.
Yeah, go for it.
When you're saying if you have to refurbish your storage, if you find that you need more storage and you didn't get it right the first time, or you didn't want to take that full amount, maybe it comes with a base check. Like you sign up, make a ticket, have a base check so that they can confirm that you have 800 and not 1,500.
I mean, I'm good with that.
So it's just like a little bit of a process. Yeah, that way it's accountability.
Or like I said, $1.5 million or $1.5 billion, right? We make it $1.5 billion because, I mean, Buck has over $1 million in economy cash, right? So I make it $1.5 billion. Somebody comes and says, I want 1,000 storage right now. That's all I have the room for. So they give us $1 billion. We give them the 1,000 storage. They have the 500 million left to get the other 5,000 storage, right? So they come later. I don't want it like I'm coming to check your bedroom to see what you have hidden under your mattress, because I don't care. If you're following the rules, I want it to be big boy rules here at this server. Poppin' Gingers is here for everyone to have fun. It's a game, right? It's pixels. And if the rule says 1 car per base, is because the people before you voted to have 1 car per base, right? And the people before you voted to have this much storage, and to get rid of medium tents because they were laggy. And Ryan remembers, because Ryan was here day one, when the medium tents and the canopy tents were stuck in the floor in electro. We would have to go around and
Dude,
blow
the
them
canopy
up
tents were
and
brutal.
shoot them out. So that's why that stuff went away. And we remember people putting battery chargers in the middle of the road and people hitting them at 140 kilometers an hour and dying and being like, "What the F, man? This is bullcrap." So we took the battery chargers out. And we remember people
Canopy tents are the
power
worst.
generators with a cable reel and 3 spotlights
Agreed.
on their base, and then you'd be driving along, and then all of a sudden your headlights hit the spotlights, and then you crash blue screen, and you're like, "Oh my God!" And when you log back in, your car's gone, all your loot's gone, and you're on foot. You're like, "Oh my goodness!" So that's why that stuff left, right? So maybe with this 400% performance increase, we can bring some of that stuff back. We'll see. I'm game for it if we can make it work without it crashing the server, without having problems. Right? So I don't want to check your bases. I just want people to play the game, have fun, and not crash the loot pool, and not have every single leather sewing kit, and I'm out there with ruined shoes making foot wrappings or rags trying to get back to the trader, right? Because that's not fair for anybody.
That's what I was fixing to ask. Does everyone who plays the game, I'm sure the people who have played forever, understand how the loot pool works? Because I sure didn't. I had no clue how it worked, and I was giving all kinds of stuff away, and then it was like, "Well, you're messing up the loot economy." I'm like, "Well, what do you mean? I don't know what that means." So does everybody get that? That's what I think needs to be explained.
Do y'all want it explained? Would y'all like it explained?
Yes, please. That'd be great for everybody, I think. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea.
Canopy tents cause the worst
when
lag.
you have, let's take the sewing kits, okay? Sewing kits. You have 3 sewing kits. When they're on your person, right? When you have them with you right now, that does not affect the loot pool. You can carry those sewing kits. 3 leather kits, 3 sewing kits, 3 rolls of duct tape. You've got all 9 of those items on your person right now, in your backpack, in your pants, in your jacket, but they're on you right now in this church. You are perfectly fine to have that. They're still spawning in the world right now as we speak. No problem, okay? You put them in the trunk of your car. They're still spawning in the world. Now, we tell you not to store stuff in your car. We're not being an asshole. It's because we do car wipes. And I hate to say it, but I don't want to tell MDK, "Bro, it sucks, but you lost all your shit because we did a car wipe," right? So if you keep your stuff on your person, it's safe and it doesn't affect the loot pool. But as soon as you go back to your base and you put it in a barrel, or you put it in a tent, or you put it in a sea chest, that takes it out of the loot pool. Does that make sense? So as soon as I put it in a sea chest, that's 3 leather sewing kits, 3 sewing kits, and 3 duct tapes that are no longer going to spawn because the map sees it as it's in the map on the storage. Does that make sense? So when we do a reset, that's 9 items that will not spawn. Okay? So when it resets, there's 9 that are missing. Reset, 9 that are missing. Now, if we pick them up out of the barrel or the sea chest or the tent, we put it back on our person, immediately within 1,800 seconds, for you mathematicians, about 30 minutes, boom, there's 9 more of them being spawned back onto the map again. If that makes sense
Does
to
it work
you.
the same for guns?
Yes, anything. As soon as you put it into a barrel, as soon as you put it into a sea chest or a tent, those items are no longer spawning. Now, I adjust them when I see people are bringing, just like Dallas, you like to bring guns and magazines to the trader. And I see Texas Toast. Texas Toast is on and playing a lot. So I know what he's getting. Buck, he brings everything. He's what I call a loot hoover, right? He's a Kirby vacuum cleaner for loot. So he picks up everything. So I go through, Buck's playing a lot the last month and a half, 2 months, right? Almost 3. So I went through and I plussed everything in the friggin' loot pool because he's here, right? Now, Texas Toast is back. So I know Dallas, what he brings, I plussed up that stuff. Some of the new players that are here in front of me today, I don't know what they loot for yet. When I do find out, I will plus that stuff up or I will drop it down some, because that, I know Buck grabs everything he sees, but in 24 hours he brings it and drops it off at the trader, and I burn it and it goes back into the economy again. But for 24 hours, or 12 hours maybe, that stuff is going to be in a truck or a barrel at Buck's place, and that's going to make it harder to find for some people. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying it's that juggling, that balancing act every single day, right? And I know there's going to be people watching this on YouTube, and they'll be like, that's the key to it. That's how I fix my server, right? But I don't care. I hope they do fix their server because it's hard work to do it. All right, who just stood up there? What question you got?
This is Hex, or you could call me Jay. What if you decreased the decay timers so there'd be no benefit for anybody to surplus anything for any length of time? They actually have to use it or trade it in post haste, or the economy is going to recycle that item.
Okay, so when you adjust the decay timer only works on food on console. So it only works on food and boats as of right now. It does not work. Other items that are damaged, it would have to be damaged by a player's hands. So if you go out there and you shoot a pair of pants till they're at least badly damaged, then they'll despawn, right? So if you take a pair of pants, you see a pair of pants there, you're like, Jesus, I've seen 18 pair of blue cargo pants. I don't need to see any more blue cargo pants. Or the blue jump pants, right? You shoot them one time and they go to badly damaged. They will despawn, right? And something else will spawn in their place once you get out of that radius, okay? So if you leave them there, they'll stay there. But if you damage them, they will despawn and something else will take its place. Food decays and goes away. Boats, as soon as you touch it, right? Now, if you jump in the boat and jump out, no big deal. But if you actually enter the boat and you exit the boat, then that starts a decay timer, okay? But as far as a weapon, you pick it up and drop it, it does not have a decay timer on console. And the reason being is because the powers that be we don't have access to the init.c file. So as of yet, hopefully that's coming. As of right now, there's no word of us getting admin tools yet. If we ever get admin tools, then we'll
would be
access
so
to all
useful.
those timers. Oh, absolutely. But that also gives people access to, being able to use those tools as, for the dark side.
One thing, Pops, real quick. When you were on the storage, you said 1,500. So is there not going to be any more added for people sharing your base?
We will readdress that. If they get the 400% performance increase, we will definitely readdress that.
So as of right now, even if someone shares your base, it's 1,500, correct?
It's going to be 1,500 right now. Right now, 1,500 per base. And the reason being, because with that nice little yellow server stack that we even saw before the town hall meeting started, we need to put some separation between the lag spikes. So right now, regardless of how many people are in your base, we're going to hold it at 15 until the 129 comes out. And we will see if they do, in fact, get that 400% performance increase.
Good deal. Good deal. Thank you. Does anybody else have a question? I saw several people right
I
here.
still can't see the church. It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Dirtbag. Hey, so a couple things. So like 1,500, and I know it's going to be kind of hard for the larger groups because right now we're sitting at 3 people and we're trying to get a couple more people in. For larger groups, it's still just 1,500. And then I just had a couple suggestions for like ammo and stuff. You know, like making sure that you unbox your ammo because then we'll go back into the loot pool. And then like things like punch cards. I was gonna say, is there any way you can do like a 2-week wipe? Every 2 weeks, you wipe out the punch cards and they go back into the loot pool again.
What's a punch card?
Well,
that
the
would be a
punch
great
card.
idea.
Yeah,
That would be
that is a
great.
great idea, Dirtbag. I definitely, I will, and I'm not going to call you Dirtbag anymore. Jeeper. Definitely, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, and I will start putting that on the ignore list every 2 weeks.
Mhm.
So what I'll do is, and that's only an issue for Livonia right now. I do have my Chinaris bunker, which that's going to make a revisit to Chinaris in the next week or so. So we will be bringing that back, so people will be able to find a card and get in there to maybe find something that will get them a whitelist location for the upcoming update. But great idea. I will be doing that, and I will publish that on the Discord when it comes time to wipe the cards. But yes, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought about that.
That's all I had.
You had right here. You had one, didn't you? You were standing up. The wolf head on.
Yeah, just a quick question. Any chances of bringing back the builder trucks or not?
Okay, so we were actually talking about that. Me and Hugs were talking about that the other day. I'm contemplating making a builder chest and making it where the chest, the sea chest, only spawns in the trader, and it will spawn with all the builder tools in it. So that way the trucks stay on the map, okay? And you can buy a builder chest from the trader and have it, you know, when you're there, pick it up, get a builder chest. Or you can buy it. It'll be kind of expensive, but you'll be able to possibly buy it or maybe order it from the trader via Discord, and we spawn it in for you close to your base so you can just walk out and grab it at the next respawn.
Even better. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, because that way we had a lot of problems with the builder trucks. The problem with the builder truck was we had to have somebody there to hand you the truck, right, and load the truck, and then we had to stress out about did they get it back and shoot it out in a timely manner, and it was just such a headache. That's why we ended up getting rid of it. But we want to make it where people can get the tools that they need. Nugget, we know that you like to build in the same spot, and
Yeah.
when we move the trader, some locations are a lot harder to drive back to your location, right? Especially with the gas zones when they come back, which we've been confirmed that they've got the gas fixed. So once 129 hits, the gas zones come back. So, you know, depending on where the trader is, you could have to drive through 9 different gas zones.
More ways to spend this amount of insanely easy to earn money.
I don't want you to drive into the gas, get hit, and then you're stressed that when you get back to your truck, somebody else found it. I think it'd be a lot cooler to just spawn in a sea chest with all your tools and sharpening stones and your locks and whatnot, and then you just go to building, and you've got 100 storage there that you can start with. You know? So, just a thought. Me and Hugs were working on that the other day. I think that's something I'm going to move forward with. Keep your eyes open on the Chinaris chat or Pop's post, because there might be a poll coming up very soon for that.
Excuse me, sorry.
Thanks.
As far as illegal bases and stuff like that, is there any way to get like a cleanup crew? You know, have like a dedicated crew that can actually find bases like that and mark them, and then have the group of people come in and clear the base out. That way you don't have the admins having to go through all this all the time.
That would be a fun job.
Okay, so Yes and no. The admins, and the admins in training are normally the ones that do that. And there's two reasons why we do it that way. One, I don't want someone with an alt logging back in and shooting you in the face, right? And it has happened. Ginger got mowed down more than once. Ryan's gotten
absolutely.
mowed down. I've gotten mowed down by somebody.
MDK.
MDK got, killed because we didn't know about that alt because we missed it on the logs, right? Number two, we pride ourselves in everything in that base, every nail, every plank. The only thing that does not get burnt is the logs. So everything gets returned to the economy immediately. We do not leave stuff to despawn. We get a burn barrel, we burn it immediately. That way it's already respawning into the loot pool before we leave. And we don't take the stuff ourselves. We've always prided ourselves in that. I've tried it before where I've taken people to help me with that stuff. And I'm not saying that you're someone that would do that. I'm not implying that, okay? I've had it where I've done it before, and then people have burned stuff that had grenades in it, and then we're all dead.
And they take the loot and take it back to their base instead of putting it back into the economy because they're actually still a player.
They're still a player, so that it adds to their own hoarding. So, like, with me, the only thing, me, Ryan, and Ginger, we go do a demo with Hugs and Tim. The only thing that leaves that base is maybe a tool or two because we have another demo to go after, and we just ruined our pickaxe doing that demo. We don't hoard anything. And we've had people that we've taken with us to help us, because they're a friend of the server. And when we leave, maybe they got shot by somebody on the way or wrecked their car, and we grab their inventory, and it's like, holy shit, dude, they got 20 mags from that last demo, and that's the kind of stuff we're trying to avoid, and I'm not naming any names, I'm not calling anyone out, but that's what we're trying to avoid. When you make it to the level of admin or admin in training, we have passed that at that point. We have already vetted you to know that, I can bring you into my trader, and when you leave the trader, you're not going to have but what you came in with. I can trust you fully. You know what I mean? It's like, I know that if I put you in there with IEDs and plastic explosives and landmines, that you're going to be like, hey, Pop, can I have this night vision scope? And I'm going to be like, yeah, take it, dude. But you asked me. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about is the trust and the loyalty is there. And I would love to get to the point where I could trust everyone like that, but I know that I can't, and I want every bit of that stuff to get back to you as a player as rapidly as possible. Without anyone burning that grenade and sending me to the coast, because people hide that 40 Mike inside that hip pack, and then I burn that hip pack without checking it, and we're all in there putting stuff in the same burn barrel, and we're all four at the coast, and there's our truck full of explosives and all of that base unsecured until we get back to it.
Anybody else got a question?
Yeah, Scapegoat's waiting patiently.
Scapegoat?
So with all the money that's going to be given to the economy and whatnot, what about the people that want to that come to the server, this one specifically, just to gather shit and then sell it to the trader? Is that going to affect us in any way?
No, your money, what I'll do is that money will be added just for you to be able to buy that storage and that builder kit, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? Because there's really not a ticket system where I can say
How does one become an admin in training?
to buy a storage setup. You know what I'm saying? So if I give you $1 billion and it costs $1 billion to get a storage setup, it's kind of a wash. You see what I'm saying? So I give everybody $1 billion, and then you come to the trader and say, "Hey, Pop, I just want storage, and I'm new to the server, and I can't find a barrel anywhere." Well, you weren't here when we had this town hall meeting and the update, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, give me that $1 billion, and I'm going to give you 1,500 storage.
But it's not a done deal yet. That's not.
Yeah, it's not a done deal.
It's not a
we're
done
still,
deal.
We're still in the planning phases, because in a perfect world, if me and my son can make this kill feed that we have in our mind, right, then, or if Strongory can make the kill feed that him and his son are working on, then we'll have a ticket system where you can say, "Hey, Pop, I want a builder kit," and I give you a ticket, and then you cash that ticket in, and a truck or a pile of material spawns into the location that you put in, and then I have a receipt showing that Scapegoat got 1,500 storage, a builder truck full of materials and tools, and that's his location. And then if you ever want to move, then you tear all that down and you move it. See what I'm saying? But that you already have your storage, you already have your tools. It's on you to cut some new logs, mine some new stones, and find some new planks and move your base.
What about the? I've seen things about the auto trader. Is that going to be a thing? And how exactly does that work?
Okay, the auto trader's coming back. I'm not really stressing it right now, because the way the server's been running with the yellow and the red stacks, when you add in people ordering stuff, that just makes that lag even worse. Okay. Basically, the way the auto trader works, for you guys that know how it works, I'm sorry you're going to have to hear this. For people that don't know how it works, basically you go on Discord and you either rent a vehicle or you buy a set of night vision. Let's use night vision. You just died. You're on the coast. It's pitch black. We have a restart coming up in 30 minutes. And you're like, "Man, I don't feel like using a chem light to get back to my base that's way up in Novaya Petrovka. I'm in Chernarus, or in Chernogorsk. I don't feel like using a chem light to get up there. It's 30 minutes. I'm going to order me a set of night vision off the auto trader. You go into a barn or a building. You do the where am I. It tells you that you're at this location and this GPS coordinate. You go into the auto trader. You buy the night vision. You put in the amount of money. Let's say it's $10,000 for a set of night vision. You put in the GPS coordinates for the barn or the building that you're in, and you order them. 30 minutes later, when the restart happens, the night vision, the head strap, and the battery magically appear at your feet in that barn or building that you're in. You pick up the night vision, put them on your head, you put the battery in, and off you go toward Novaya Petrovka with night vision.
After you stand still for 10 minutes.
All right. So that will return after the update. I have not bothered to input all of the information, because programming that shit, coding it all in, is not easy. And like I said, if you put that in and 50 of us decide to order, night vision, a couple people buy a couple guns, a couple guys rent a car, a couple guys buy a builder's kit, a couple guys buy an outfit, all that stuff adds to the lag when it spawns all that stuff in at the beginning of the server restart. I've noticed, as y'all have, those yellow server stacks, those red server stacks, back, at the beginning of summer. And they've only gotten worse as they've been working on stuff. I've been battling that stuff before y'all even started noticing it, because I could see it on the graphs on my PC before y'all started seeing the icon show up on your screen. Okay, you know, the server health was not good back in May, June, July. You know, and it was just getting worse and worse. And I was doing stuff, stressing about doing a wipe before, you know, they did the 129 release. You know, this server's my baby. You know what I mean? I take care of it like a child every day. I don't do it just for me. I do it for you guys because I know I take a lot of pride when we have a lot of people playing the server. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all like to play here. And me and Ginger love it when y'all like to play here. Okay? We take a lot of pride in that. And we take a lot of pride in it because we like to play with you guys. We like to see Buck and Jeeper and Ryan and, you know, and a Bash Cat. New to
All
the
of
server,
y'all.
we love all of y'all. You know, we love to see y'all at the Trader.
We love you.
And tell the stupid jokes and have the laughs.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
You know, because
This is the only PvE server I've seen with high popularity.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Real. Hands down.
Real. Hey, that is the
Same
most
with us.
factual statement I've ever heard.
you know,
Yeah.
so but on here and you know, hey guys, gals, I mean seriously, what is so awesome about this game is we can hang out here. And when we're tired of hanging out with y'all, and y'all can do the same thing, we can just turn the fucking PlayStation off, right? And then we can do it again tomorrow,
Here, here.
right? You know,
Yep,
so that's
facts.
what's so awesome. And we can be the same people we are in real life, or tomorrow we can be Yuri, the guy from Russia, right? I mean, we can be whoever we want to be that day, right?
Don't bring that one back, please.
Don't do that, please.
Leave that one in the six foot.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fucking hilarious.
So, but bottom line is, we truly love you guys, and we love spending time with y'all.
We love you.
But the best part about it is when you get tired, and when you become fatigued, whether it's PTSD. For myself, it's PTSD, right?
Yeah.
Or my antisocial tendencies. We can just turn it off, right? You can just log out. You can say good night, guys, or you can just say, nope, I'm done. Exit, right? And nobody's going to judge you for it, right? The next time I see you, if I know you good enough, I'm like, you okay, bro? You okay, sis? Or I may just leave it alone and be like, good to see you, T-Trooper. Good to see you, Buck. You know, until the next time you log out. It's no big whoop. You know, I'm going to ask you if you're okay, or I'm just going to play the game with you. You know what I mean? That's the awesome thing about this freaking world that we live in on DayZ. And that's what we're going to continue to offer to everyone here. And sometimes I'm not going to get it right. Sometimes I'm going to fuck it up. But I'm going to own my mistakes. And Ginger's going to call me on it. She's going to say, that was fucked up. What the hell did you do that for? And I'm going to fucking fix it, right? And, you know, but we're going to laugh our way through it.
Pop is such a sweetie face holding back tears. I haven't had too many interactions with him.
12 years or until they make DayZ 17, and we'll be playing that fucker too. Okay? Who's got another question?
I do.
I do.
What up, Stealth?
Hey, first of all, I want to say thank you to you, Ginger, all the admins. I appreciate everything you guys do. I'm fairly new here. I started back in probably April, May.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger, first time meeting you. Pops, I've met you a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
my question is, with the cars. So when there's a car
Yes.
wipe, it's like the next day, 2 days later, it's impossible to find cars, and you come across cars that are stripped down and
Yeah.
not shot out and stuff. Is there any way to track that and find out who did that? And
Okay.
have some sort of a punishment on that?
Okay, so here's the long and short of that. No, there's no way to track it. Now, everyone that is here can help me with it. Again, there's no CINIT file access. So, when you place or remove a radiator, that does not show up in the files. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go into a bunch of stuff and make it easier for people to grief us, right, when they watch the YouTube video. But if you want to help me find the people that are stripping the cars, it's very easy for you to do that. Okay? Now, everyone knows what a car spawn looks like on our server, right? Car spawn with everything in them, and a map and a jerry can full of fuel, or partially full of fuel. Correct?
Right.
So,
Correct.
when you see a car at a car spawn location and somebody has stripped it, if you get there and the hood is up, place me a fireplace at the front bumper. All you got to do is make a fireplace out of a bandage and a stick. Place it. Don't drop it.
Do we get banned if we shoot a griefer?
Place it.
You definitely do. You have to create a ban appeal, though.
If they took,
Pretty sure.
If they left everything under the hood, but they took the jerry can or the map, place that fireplace at the trunk. If they took all the shit from both, place one at both locations. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay? So you're sending me a code stamp at the front bumper, means they took the shit out from under the hood.
Who's reading these?
It means they took either the map or the jerry can or both. And if you place it at both locations, you're telling me they took all the shit or something from the front and the back. Okay?
Right.
You don't have to leave them
Yeah,
there. Just place it.
I think I've said a couple times they have a section in the Discord for questions. This is just for them, so that way y'all
Go to
can
the back,
watch.
place it, pick it up. Take it with you. Break it down, stick it back in your inventory, and go on to the next place. Now, you're running down the street, and let's say you're at the 3 cabins there in between Sending Stock and Electro. You know where that Sarka spawns right there in front of that little garage on the coast?
Yeah.
Let's say you just went there and somebody stripped that Sarka. And then you're running up the street and you get to that little town where the Olga spawns right by the railroad tracks behind the greenhouse, right, on the coast. And you get there and that Olga is moved, but they wrecked it a block or two up the street. And when they wrecked it, they left it sitting there in the middle of the street. And the driver's door is open, so that tells you they didn't die, right? Because the door's open. So they got out. And the hood's open, and they took the radiator. But the spark plug's still there, the battery's still there, and there's a couple fucking items in the trunk. Then place me a fireplace at the open door on the driver's side, and place me a fireplace at the front bumper. And what
question.
that tells me, what's up?
Hey, but couldn't somebody have pulled that body out?
They
if
could
had-
have. They very well could have.
All right.
They very well could
Okay.
have. But what that tells me, right, is that tells me that the door is open and the hood is open. So then I can start looking at people that have moved through that area, right? So maybe that Olga came from that spawn point and somebody left,
Everything's good, right?
wrecked it, and didn't bother shooting it out.
They
Now, it's a
exited.
lot harder for me to track cars in a high movement area when a lot of people move through somewhere. But if somebody wrecks one or moves one, strips one in a low traffic area, I can usually catch those people. But I have to know what happened. You see what I'm saying? It can't be 10 resets later. It's got to be,
So,
you know.
I'm sorry. So if
No,
we
go
do
ahead.
that, though, if we do that and you can find the person that did it, and then what? You ban them, or what happens?
Yes,
Well,
they're
what
banned.
I do, yes, I will
All right.
ban them. And now, and everyone here needs to understand. Everybody who watches this YouTube video, bans go off just as easy as they go on. If I ban you, that isn't the end of the world. I can
Yeah,
unban
dude, it
you.
takes me 2 seconds to unban you.
Yeah, and
You
it's
just
like
gotta wait till 5 minutes to get banned.
it's a tool. It's a tool. Like we had a guy this morning that reached out on Discord and said, hey, we were banned for blah, blah, blah. Can we get unbanned? Yes, we unbanned them, and they left the Discord.
Yeah, don't
So
do
we
that.
banned them again. We banned them again because you have to be in the Discord or on the PlayStation chat to be in the server, right? So we banned them again. Now we're waiting to see if they want to come back on the Discord to say, so we can tell them, bro, you got to be in the Discord or on the PSN to be in the server. You know? So it's just. Go ahead.
No, that's good information because I think the car abuse is just as bad as like the hoarding of the loot and all that stuff. So I'm glad to hear
Well,
that.
Stealth,
So
and
thank you.
I'm with you on the cars. It's
You guys
maddening.
know why we get so mad about it? The storage in the cars? Because it's the two easiest rules to follow.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest, the cars on the coast, most of those are new people to the server that haven't even learned the rules yet. And they're so used to being on other servers. And they're like, holy shit, it's a car. Let me get this radiator. At the same time, that guy,
I
Michael
know.
J97, when I took his base down, he had 9 batteries, right? He had friggin' like 11 spark plugs.
Yeah.
You know, and he was only here for 3 days. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Good deal.
So.
Well, a good point, and I think everyone's wanting to know this. I know Ginger and me have talked. So what exactly, I mean, I'll tell you what I do, because there's a lot of problem with cars being left sitting there in the middle of the road, damaged, do whatever. Now, what I do, first of all, I go into game chat. If I'm in regular chat, I say, hey, guys, I got to go into game chat. Go into game chat, I yell quite a bit. Then I shoot around to hear my gun. And sometimes I'll even put in Discord and say, hey, listen, there's a car sitting here, blah, blah, blah. Is anybody's car? And I'll wait 10, 15 minutes. If not, then I shoot it out to send it back to the economy, send it back to where it belongs.
Yep.
Now, is that the correct thing? What is the protocol for shooting out cars and what have you?
That is the correct thing. That's exactly what you should do. You can honk the horn. I mean, yeah, it may, draw zombies or whatever, but you can do that. And even if you don't have ammo to shoot the car out, you can get a stick and beat it. You can hit the engine, hit the gas tank on a truck, and you can destroy a car without ammo, period.
You can pull the radiator out,
yeah.
and you can start the engine. And check this out, guys, gals. You can start the engine. Do not rev it. Leave it in neutral. Start it. Let it idle. In less than 2 minutes, it will ruin itself. And the most beautiful thing, you can take the spark plug back out, the battery back out, and they're pristine. You can then take them and go and do it again to another vehicle. Okay? So you just did exactly what you wanted. You got your radiator, you got your spark plug, you got your battery, you got your friggin' jerry can and your map, right? A spare tire if you wanted it, a new door if you wanted it, whatever, right? And you still ruined the car. And you didn't have to do a damn thing but sit there for a couple minutes. Now, Ginger is nicer than me. I don't wait 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, Buck, Pop doesn't wait that long. He'll give you
I
maybe
give
3 to 5 minutes.
I give you 2 to 3 because you know damn well you're not leaving your car sitting 5-10 minutes. You're looting for a couple minutes and you come back and you move your car up. So,
and I agree. I agree, but I just I always try to give the benefit of the doubt because
but
just
what
in case,
about
what if a guy died and he's trying to log back in or something? Something like that. That's the only reason I wait that long. But
at that point, though, Buck, don't you think he would have put something in Discord? Like, hey, man, I died. Don't shoot my car out.
I 100% agree.
What about a situation where, like, it's hard to find a car, and you travel all the way across the map, you find a car, and it's late at night, and you got to get off, you log off, but you stash your car in the woods somewhere. I mean, is that bad?
Okay,
or is that...
so stealth, you can stash a car, but when somebody finds it and shoots it out, that's not the wrong answer either.
Right.
The only safe car, and I'm saying this, ladies and gentlemen, only safe car is a car behind a lock. I
Here,
said
here.
the only safe car is a car behind the lock. Now, does that give you the right to go and loot somebody's vehicle? No. If you get shot, kneecapped, head blown off because you went through somebody's trunk, that's on you. I'm not going to ban that person because that guy last night, that Toby the Torch character, yanking the radiator out of friggin' Run's car while Run's sitting in it, I would have done the exact same damn thing. That was ludicrous.
Well, he had been on Discord for almost 3 hours complaining that somebody robbed his car. Yeah.
Well, not only that, his car was sitting there for over 5 to 6 hours, sitting in the same spot, claiming that he had only had 3 tires, couldn't go anywhere. I call bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody had already put a tire on that car for him, so that car was already fixed, and he was hounding me for rides and trying to do all kind of stuff.
So here's the thing. If you go in the trunk of my car, if I have my trunk closed and you open the trunk of my car, I'm going to tell you, close my trunk. You close my trunk, and I'm going to be like, hey, what do you need, bud? You'd be like, I'm hungry. I'm going to give you a candy cane, or I'm going to give you some food, because that's the right thing to do, right? This is a community server, and I'm going to try to take care of you. If I've got no food, I'm going to tell you, bro, I got no food, but let's go find some, okay?
Facts.
Now, you need some clothing? I'm going to help you if I can help you. But if you open up my trunk and you're rifling through it, and I tell you close my trunk and you continue, I'm going to kneecap you, plain and simple. And while you're laying there, I'm going to pants you. Y'all know what pantsing is, right? I'm going to take your shit off. Okay? And then when you wake up, I'm going to say, you got one more chance, bud. Do not go back in my trunk. The next one will be deadly. Because I'm from Texas. Me and Ginger from Texas. This is stand your ground, castle state. Don't go in our shit.
Hey,
okay?
me too.
Okay?
Amen.
Don't
Tennessee,
go in
same
our
way.
shit.
Here.
Don't
Hell
go in our
yeah.
shit. This is a PvE server. Player versus environment. But we are not turn the other cheek server. Most of us here come from PvP. Doesn't mean we don't know how to PvP. It means we're tired of it. Okay? We're trying to build friendships. I want to get to know you guys, know where you come from, what you do, what you used to do, where you're going, what you like to do, what's your dog's name, how you momming them, right? So it doesn't mean I can't do the stuff, It's just I don't want to do it. You can only kill a person so many ways, but you can go out and jump a car off a Starry Yard 50 different ways. Right? So,
Exactly. Can you circle back to Buck's question about what to do with the car? Buck, it's a personal preference on the time
personal
limit.
Preference.
Okay.
Time limit is on you. Time limit is on you. Hiding the car is fine, stealth. You can put it in the wood line. But don't be upset if somebody finds it and shoots it out. Hiding it in a barn and lock picking the doors, that's fine. You're not breaking the rules. But also, if somebody goes over there and melees the doors open, finds it and shoots it out, they're not breaking the rules either. The only rules that are broken is when somebody has a flagpole. That's why the flagpole rule exists. If you have a flagpole and locks on your door, like Philosopher on all 3 maps, somebody has raided 2 of his 3 bases over the weekend, right? He had locks and flagpoles. They raided his bases. That's a base raid. And both of those players got banned because he had locks, gates, and flagpoles. Now, he didn't have wire on the top of the gates, but that's because he hadn't found it yet. Okay? But it's still a base raid. Now, if you just have a gate and you haven't put a flagpole up yet, that's a gray area. I haven't found the rocks yet. Haven't got a pickaxe. I'm going to work with you on that. right?
Everyone on this server helps out. Friendliest server I've been on.
When they tell me, well, shit,
Same.
I thought it was
Same.
I thought it was a ban and base. Well, we don't do that here. Well, can I get a second chance? I'll talk to the other admins, and I'll say, hey, this is a new player. He said he didn't know that it wasn't. Sometimes we'll be like, nope, tough titty, said the kitty. Or, I think the guy's legit. He seems like a nice enough guy. Let's give him a second try and enough rope to hang himself. And a lot of times there may be some players here. I'm not going to name no names. Maybe some players here that are here because of that second chance. So it all depends on the situation. Once that flag goes up, that's a base raid, plain and simple.
Yes, anyone asked about the Nomad building?
One of the things
I
can real quick
did
on
that
cars.
answer the question? But I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, no, the only thing I was going to say is, the only reason I do 10 minutes because, first of all, 90% of people on here know me. I'm a 100% giver. Yeah, like Pop says, I loot everything. It's 90% top tier stuff. And a lot of people on here will know, say, yeah, I got my LAR from Buck. The only reason I loot is because it's fun. I'll give any part of it away. If you need a gun, I give you a gun. I give you whatever I want. The only reason I wait for 10 minutes is because I try to make sure. Not that, it's wrong or right. It's just my thing. I just want to make sure. And I'm going to tell you, Pops, if you're going to start taking my pants off, I'm going to get it back in your car every day.
All right, let me know when that happens. I want to be there.
Sorry, I had to.
There's always one. There's always one. There's always one.
Who was that was trying to talk? It starts with a J.
Jay? Yeah, just Jay. That's what everyone just calls
Yeah,
me, Jay.
yeah, Jay. Yeah.
My thing with the cars is if it's something stripped out of it and it's really damaged and it's sitting there, I'll probably shoot it out. I might give it a little while. If there's stuff in the back and it's stashed in the woods or stashed, and I open up the back and I see, oh, they've been looting. They probably just haven't found a place to build their base. I will leave that one alone because it's got the battery in it, it's got everything in it, and they've started to loot. So I won't even. I'll shut it, and I'm just on my way. It's the ones that are damaged and things are missing.
Me too.
So
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, now, Jay Slim, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. And I will take it a step further. If it's like up in the woods by itself, one car, full of loot, missing a battery and a spark plug, they probably took it so nobody would take their car, and I'll leave it.
Yeah.
Now, I mark it on my iSurvive so that I'll go back and get it if they don't friggin' take it.
Come
right?
back. Yep, absolutely.
Now we also have a problem, and I implore you guys, because you guys that are here for the town hall meeting, y'all care about the server. That tells me you care about the server because you're here. Okay.
The dark side of the force is calling.
Check the wood lines. Check the wood lines because there's people that will come on this server and they make parking lots in the wood lines where there's no roads. You know what I mean? They'll just like stick a bunch of cars up in the woods to keep anybody from having them.
Yeah.
So when you're running around, if you're like, oh look, there's no roads really right around here, go check it. You might find a bunch of cars up there because it's happened before. All right, so that's one of the problems we run into, and I hate doing car wipes. I promise you I hate it, but I also don't want to televise it when I do them because that makes the people that aren't really playing the game come back just to lock a car up in their base. You know what I mean? So you guys are playing every day, y'all can't find a damn car because the guy that plays once a week or once a month comes back just to grab a car and lock it up in their base. And there's no rule against that, but it just ain't fair. And just like the other day, I off myself and I called people a dick because I find Olga, run all out of the way to find this Olga spawn. There it is. Oh, it's beautiful. It's sitting right there. I get up there and ain't a damn thing in it. Spark plug, radiator, battery, gas can, or a map. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Oh, that's the same.
And I'm covered up with zombies too, man. I'm talking about like 8 of them. And I ain't even got a chem light. You know what I mean? It's like I threw the chem light away as soon as I got in. I'm like, son of a bitch. All right. So
Okay.
next
All right.
question.
I have a question. So what kind of regulations, or are there going to be any kind of regulations going forward for potential small businesses amongst the players? Like, will we be allowed to dabble with each other in the economy, pay each other and whatnot? And will there be any kind of like storage regulations, or is there any kind of rules against player businesses?
Okay, so I understand you're a role player.
Right.
I'm full on board with role players. As far as the storage goes, we'll need to talk offline to see on what you have planned.
Right.
As far as the economy, paying back and forth with the economy, I have zero issues with that.
That's pretty much the majority of the question. The storage isn't an issue really. We can make it work with what we hit with 1,500.
Yeah, they
Okay,
did
so the fishing
thing,
now with
yeah.
the fishing thing, I would have no problem like spawning you in some fishing rods or some jigs or something like that, as
Right.
long as y'all aren't filling a barrel up with fishing rods and jigs.
No.
They're just there, and then people can come up and buy a fishing rod, take it with them, and roll.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
they can pay you for it. They can pay you for it in the economy, and they take one. But we could do like 4 or 5 of them, but that means you only have 4 or 5 until the
Right.
next restart. See
Right.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I have no problem with something like that because I have no issue with that, and I'll even put you some fish fillets in there so they can, they don't have time
Beer.
to fish. They can just buy a fish fillet from you. And
We want to sell the beer.
Fish and chips,
Yeah.
fish and chips,
Yeah, I
baby.
told
What
them-
up?
I told
Tim
them
will
that
never leave.
you would work with them. I told them you would work with them, and that you would probably even spawn them in.
Well, no,
to make it even more exciting.
But shouldn't everybody have pre-approval first? Just like with
absolutely.
me, I've done a party or this, they should have pre-approval first, not just start something up. What you're saying, right?
Yeah, that was the other part of the question.
And the only reason I would like to be in the loop is because I want to be able to help if I can.
Absolutely.
Because that's what builds the community. And two, if I don't know you exist, and somebody comes up and says, "Hey, there's a guy down there, doing this," it kind of looks like a black market. And again, I don't want it to jack the loot table up.
Right.
And
No.
I can, if I know what's going on, then I can adjust for it, right?
Right.
Because like our loot Hoover over here, Buck, DayZ shirt, I can adjust for it if I know what's going on. If I
Right.
don't know what's going on, then it catches me off guard, and I'm like, why is there no ammo?
No, yeah,
Why
it's.
is there no LARs?
We just want to make sure we do everything right because we had our grand opening yesterday and we had quite a few people come by. Everyone had a great time. It was awesome. It was really community. We had a really good sense of community, and we just want to make sure we're contributing in the right way so that we don't step on any toes or anything like that.
I
Hell
told
yeah.
you they
so,
were good.
So,
Nice.
Hey, Dragon Ball, I want you to get with Dirtbag Jeeper,
Mm-hmm.
and Dirtbag Jeeper, hook him up with a cool ass friggin' AI created something for his friggin' his fish market, whatever he's calling it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We appreciate that
Dirtbag
so
Jeeper,
much.
Dirtbag Jeeper makes some badass shit.
And we want to encourage, and I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'd like to encourage everyone to don't be scared to start your own business. We need more businesses. It brings community close.
Oh, yeah.
And it helps with role play. Get you into a little bit of role play if you're not into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But,
It's
that's
a
all I
purpose,
had.
You know, if you're lacking that, like you just don't know what to do with
Right.
yourself in the game anymore. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
absolutely.
just
It'll be a good trial
They gave
thing,
back,
but just
yeah.
don't take advantage of it because we've had a lot of that before.
Oh yeah, no.
Exactly. Yeah. Just keep us in the loop.
Absolutely.
Admin, me, Pop, and if we think
Dirty Bag is the dogs at posters and ads.
affect the health of the server, then that's going to come first.
All right.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
And y'all,
Awesome,
y'all are new,
awesome.
so y'all don't know me that well, but
Right.
But just understand that we are as transparent as we can be here. I will be as open with you as I can be.
Good.
There's some stuff that I don't understand about the coding. I just like put my fingers in my ear and like look for the landmine with my toes. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, but I'm as transparent as I can be with everything that I do. And if I don't understand why it's causing lag, I go out there and I adjust it until I see the yellow stacks go away. And I pulled the bonfires off that I made out of the tires, and now the stacks are gone.
Cool.
And we're going to bring those bonfires back after the 129 update and see if the stacks come back. Right?
Okay.
So it's just trial and error because, dude, I'm a dumbass. I don't fucking know shit about computers. I just make the ones and zeros work together until they don't, you know. So, you know, I'm as transparent as I can be. I don't make changes without y'all knowing about it. I don't try to make stuff work that doesn't and vice versa. And I will tell you what does work and what doesn't work from the history of the server.
Mhm.
And, you know,
I'll
we'll
tell you.
communicate with each other.
Right.
Yeah, we
also,
didn't
yeah,
even
go ahead.
really realize that was an option, to be honest with you. We just kind of like, you know, we're gathering some stuff. We may as well like do something fun with it. Like we love fishing. We may as well do something fun with it. But it's really cool
we'll
to
put
hear
some
you.
beer in there for you. We'll put
Yeah,
some beer
you
in
want to
there for
support.
you.
I love that. I had never considered like having spawns or anything. I
Right.
was just
Hey,
gonna,
we
like,
can.
loot
Here's what
some
we'll do. I'll
stuff
put
and
some
sell
beer.
it.
I'll put some beer. I'll put some fishing rods, some jigs, some potatoes, right?
Hell
and
yes,
that way, and
potatoes.
some fish fillets. So that way you got fish and chips and beers. And like I said, Tim probably won't even be at the damn trader anymore. He'll be down there eating fish and chips.
The point is the fishing, so we definitely like being able to fish and provide the fish as we go. You know, keep it chill.
Right.
Yep.
No, we appreciate
does
it.
get
We appreciate
boring.
it. So.
It does get boring playing sometimes. It really does.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's like, well,
Absolutely.
I've already done everything there is to do. What now? Okay, well, I'll just go play another game, and then we don't see people for months. You know.
Right.
So, yeah.
Truly, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take some more questions, but real quick, okay, real quick. If anybody wants to grab a notepad, I've got the hint for the treasure hunt. Okay. So, in case nobody is tracking, we're gonna do 3 events. All right. And the way this is going to work is there's going to be 3 events. This is going to be the first one. And the events are going to be hard, okay? They are not going to be easy, all right? The 3 events will run consecutively, 1 per day, and it will always be 3 going until the new 129 launches on the 27th, okay? Now, those 3 events will run consecutively, okay? 1 per day until we can get a maximum of 3. Now, this one that we're launching today will start at the next restart and will run. And when if you get it, if you find it, or the guy that wins it, or gal that wins it, you will get whitelisted to the server of your choice: Chernarus, Sakal, or Livonia. Okay? It's only for an individual, not for a group. So even if me and Ginger were a group, only one of us 2 get to be whitelisted. Okay? You can only compete in 1. So once you win, you're done. Okay? You cannot win 3. You win 1. Okay? If you win it with only 1 hint, the hint today, you get whitelisted, you get a material and tool drop, and you get a storage drop, 1,500 storage, after the wipe. Okay? Now, tomorrow, if no one has claimed the prize, you lose the storage, but you still have the whitelist, and you have the material and tool drop. On the 3rd day, if no one's found it, the only thing left, you'll get another hint, but the only thing left is the whitelist. But each day we gain another treasure hunt, so there'll be 3 events going on. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, the only hint you get today for this one is I was traveling down the railroad tracks. I had my granddaddy's Tundra. My granddaddy's Tundra is black. I never lay it on the ground. I lost it. The first person to send me a screenshot holding my granddaddy's Tundra gets to keep my granddaddy's Tundra, and they win the aforementioned prizes. Can't leave yet, Ryan.
Can't start looking. He's gone.
He wants that black Tundra. But anyway, so the and admins are not. They're exempt from winning. Everybody else can win, but admins cannot. So, and if you're a member, you can still win because I know you've got a spawn base. Like, for instance, Buck has a spawn base here on Chernarus. He's already whitelisted here, right? But he could use that on Sakal or Livonia. But you can only win once, okay? And like I said, you can work in couples, triples, 5 groups, whatever, but only one person wins. Only one person will be added to the whitelist, okay? So, but the good thing is a group base can still be established by that one person until that whitelist time is over, and then everybody can get there and start help finish building, right? So, once we're done with the town hall meeting and the restart happens, you can start looking. But right now, it is not there. It will not be there until the restart.
That's awesome.
Right, next question.
There was
Go ahead, Buck.
There was something you brought to me, Ginger, that you told me to remind you. This was that everyone needs to let the admins know when someone else is basing with you. Because apparently, I have Sinister 420 basing with me. If they didn't know, they see him coming in my base and taking shit out of my barrels and stuff. It's base rating, and he gets banned.
Yes.
So apparently that's what. Go ahead, Ginger. That's what you were telling me about there.
Yeah, that happened last night.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. No, it's okay. That's why I just want. I mean, how would you have known that? You would have no way to know that because your buddy came in and moved some stuff around that he's going to get banned because we see in the logs. Well, I don't, but Pop, Strong, MDK see in the logs that somebody's in this base and they're not supposed to be there.
Yep.
So if y'all,
it just makes it easier. It makes it easier and less redundant if we know that because me, MDK, Strong Gory are looking at those logs, and sometimes Ryan as well, look at those logs and we see that unknown person inside there, whether it's an alternate account or whether it's a friend, we're like, they just took that wall down. Is that a raider? Or, they just moved that sea chest. Are they stealing stuff? We ban them just to make sure. We can unban them, but it'll just save a lot of time and effort if we know ahead of time. We won't even pay attention to it.
Yeah, no worries. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that you reached out.
Because we are paying attention, guys.
If I see it in the logs, I'll reach out and ask, like, hey, do you know this person? But most of the time, I'll just err on the side of caution. If I see someone in your base I don't know, I'll just give them the boot until they put in the ticket.
And very soon, with total transparency, very soon, I'm working on streamlining the tasks for myself, MDK, Strong Gory, Tim Park, Run. We're all going to have a certain list of tasks so that none of us are double tapping tasks. Because like right now, me and MDK are both checking logs for all of the servers. So I'm going to give MDK a server to look at, Kim a server to look at, and I'm going to take a couple servers to look at. So that way, none of us are looking at the same ones. So when it comes to build feed, and then dismantles, we'll all look at that stuff. And we'll have a way to track, has somebody done their job or not. And that'll be handled between us 4 or 5 guys. But that way y'all will know that there will always be somebody looking at each of the servers, and then we will put that info out there so that way when you guys, the players, have an issue with a base raid, when you open your ticket, you'll know the first person that should respond will be Jason or Pop, because he's the one that's handling that server more often. So he should be the first one, unless he's busy with something else, and then either Ginger or Ryan or whoever. That server, if that makes sense to you guys. So,
well, also with the people going in and out of bases, with the 129, is the base ping coming back?
Yes, base pings will be back. Yes.
Good deal.
Hey, Pop, I have a question.
Shoot.
So the membership, the way it works, you have a base spawned in. Is that just on this map, or is it any map? How does that work?
You can decide whichever map. Again, we can talk about that, since that's an individual question. We can talk about that offline, but you can choose which map that you want it on. And just so everyone,
you can't do all three though.
You could buy one for all three. Yes.
Okay.
I have a cut rate. I have a cut rate membership. It's not published, but I have a cut rate membership that will get you a base on all three maps.
All right. And another question is, forget it. I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
I had something, Pop.
What's up?
If I could. First one, quick question. It could even just be a yes or a no, or we're thinking about it. With the new map coming out, is there going to be a server for the new map, or is it going to replace one of the other maps?
Of course.
Or it's not happening?
No, of course we're going to have a Badlands map.
Yep,
Immediately
whole new
upon
map.
release. Immediately.
Awesome.
Now, it will start as a 20 slot. I'm hoping that it will be 50 immediately. I'm really hoping that it will be 50 immediately. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Everybody play the shit out of it. I'm also contemplating bumping Sakal up a little bit, and possibly Livonia a little bit, because both of those have been staying pretty busy.
Yes.
I'm on the cusp of making them both 32 slot. So keep playing, everybody. That's for everybody that's here, and everybody that's watching, and everybody that's listening, and everybody that's going to watch the YouTube. So we would love to see 32 slot, and maybe even bigger, but just keep playing.
Awesome.
I'm definitely open to making it bigger if people want to play. I don't want to go bigger than 50 until after 129, and we see how the performance works. But we may even go bigger than 50.
So just so I'm clear, sorry, can you or can you not base on all three servers without a membership?
Oh, you can absolutely play all four when we have the other server, and when we relaunch the ARMA server. You can play all our servers for free.
Awesome. I didn't know if I could base up on all of them though.
No, absolutely.
Okay, just making sure.
Our servers will, and just for everybody's knowledge, our servers will always be free to play. The people who buy memberships, all they're doing is keeping me and Ginger from having to pay for all of it out of our pocket.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I wanted you to explain what that was for, what the money was for. That we don't make anything.
We don't make anything off the server, guys, gals. We roll all the money from the memberships back into the server. Okay? Now, what that does is that gives us the ability, we have a little bit of a bank account there that we can run the server probably for about a year without coming out of our pocket. Okay? So we can adjust the server size up or down as needed, right? More slots or less slots if we needed to on all three. We could add a ARMA server if they'll stop doing 3 updates a week, right? Because I couldn't keep up with it,
Yeah, I just got ARMA. I need help.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, I want to play it, but just trying to keep up with the updates on having a server was impossible for me, because they were literally updating it 3 or 4 times a week, right? And I couldn't keep up with it. So, and if you don't stay updated, then nobody can even get to your server to play it. So, so I dropped it for a while until they get caught up, and then once they get caught up, then I'll get another one. But anyway, so servers will always be free to play. We roll the money back into the server. Now, I am getting ready to try to come up with some decals, right, that's going to say something like Pop and Ginger's family. We're also thinking about some the little rubber bracelets that say Pop and Ginger's family. And I'm also thinking about a T-shirt that's possibly going to say on the front, like over the breast pocket area or the left hand chest area, Pop and Ginger's family, and on the back it's going to say, "Is the trader open?" or something like that, right? And we're going to do a drop ship with one of the T-shirt companies where we're not really going to make a lot on any of those items. It'll be like probably $1 or $2 per T-shirt, and then probably like 50 cents per bracelet, and then probably like a nickel or a quarter per decal. What that money is going to do is also go into that account, and what we're hoping we will be able to do with that is be able to maybe fund more often a cash prize event. We've done them in the past, not as often as I'd like to, but Tim won one of them. I can't remember right off the top of my head how many we've done. We've done at least 5 or 6 of them, and I know Tim won one. I think Alex won one. We've also bought PlayStation Plus for a player or two. I don't want to talk about that really, because that was kind of a screw deal. And then what I would like to do as well is also have a little bit of extra funds in that account so that if one of our longtime players couldn't afford to get Badlands, maybe the community could vote and help out a player.
That's a brilliant idea.
You know what I mean? That would be really awesome. Like somebody who's on hard times that, plays all the time but doesn't have the funds to get the Badlands update. That
maybe have a donation thing. Maybe have a donation thing. We can donate. I donate. I mean, absolutely.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly. And that's the kind of thing that I would like to do. And so that's what we're striving for. Okay. And, me and Ginger don't make money off of it. I've heard people in the past say, I want to be an admin because I want to be able to make money. I'm like, well, I'd like to be able to make money because all this thing has ever done is cost me money. I mean, I just paid $490 out of my pocket for the trademark for Pop and Ginger. I ain't seen a nickel out of this bitch. But, and we still ain't even got the trademark yet. It's still a pending approval, but we'll see what happens. It's in the works.
Jason, before you continue, I want to ask everybody real quick. Would y'all mind, before we disperse, could we try to take like a whole group picture?
For sure.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yay!
Why wouldn't we?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure that everybody was cool with that. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
My next one is
awesome.
not really a question. I wanted to, and it's the only two that I had a chance to go to, and everybody who was involved, but I only have one name on each side. So Buck, when you had fight night, and Ryan, when you had the pumpkin chasing around infection thing at the Northwest Air Force, those were awesome. So thank you for running those, and everyone who helped you guys. I had a suggestion. I'm not the type of guy who's going to run one, but if we could do maybe like a rally, like a timed rally, you set up a course. You get one car. If you ruin it, you're out. But if you come back across the finish line, it's like a timed event. It's some off-road, some on-road. I think that would be kind of cool. So just a suggestion if someone wanted to.
Wait, is it just me, or did we lose the bosses?
They're not there in front of me.
We did. They're all bosses.
All of them.
It's a free for all.
They're not going to be in the pictures. They're going to miss
All right, well, that
picture.
a picture for them.
It's a free for all.
Rally
Elect new leaders.
Great job. Oh, there's one or two.
They're starting to come back in.
Look, it was fixing to be anarchy around.
That was a hell of a magic trick, I'll tell you that.
That's my favorite part.
Mutiny.
The aliens came. The aliens came.
They abducted them.
I don't know what it means, but I like it.
Did you guys make sure to have your tinfoil?
Yeah. Huzzah!
Oh, he's gone again. Buck's gone.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, there goes
What's
DK. They're dropping like flies. Everybody get down.
What happened?
It's the server. They were losing more people.
Yeah, I got booted too.
They're popping in. They're popping out.
Earlier.
Oh no, I think it's all good. Everybody's here.
Well, we're still missing 2 people. Buck and Ginger.
Turn the white and red lights out. Turn the white and red lights out. Y'all are crashing us. Turn them out. Turn them off. Turn them off. Turn them off.
Turn your lights off, boys.
There we go.
Hey, Killer Zone, you mind turning your light off real quick, please?
Thank
you, brother.
All right, appreciate it. Yes. As soon as it got pitch black dark, me and Ginger both freaking gray screen.
I think everybody up top front crashed. Everybody.
Yep.
All right, so I guess
I did want to bring something up, if that's okay.
I crashed hard.
My group, we would like to do a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly event for the server here. If that's something that you guys would be down to work with us on. It'd be very low need or whatever, but that's something that we would like to do. Is to bring a very, a fun event that I think everybody would like. If that's something that would be cool that we could do.
Yeah, what you want? Get with me offline. I'll work with
So,
you.
yeah, and like, I'd be more than happy to work on some of the other events as well. I just, want to give back to you guys because you guys have been awesome. So.
No, absolutely, Jeeper. We got you, man. We'll always work with you, man. Anything I can do. Now, just remember my only thing is you'll have to get with me during the week to set up whatever's going to happen on the weekend, because I'm working like literally every Saturday and some Sundays and Fridays. So if we can get it set up, then all I have to do is turn it on or off on a Saturday or a Sunday, because if I'm at work, I can take my iPad and activate the code or deactivate the code, but I can't do any coding on Saturday or Sunday because it's pretty tough, from work on an iPad. Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. And welcome back, dude. It seemed like it was forever that you guys were gone.
I know.
Hey,
We're
sorry.
back here, and we got our buddy Via. He can't get back in because he had to leave for a little bit, but he's watching on YouTube, I believe. So.
Yeah, and Ryan's stuck. He can't get back in. So he's in queue.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was crazy. Everybody just blinked out.
Yeah, I want to say
Yeah, I got
something real
booped.
quick. It doesn't have anything to do with questions or whatnot, but I'm going to get Pop to do an event coming up here. It's going to take a while to put together, but it's going to be a pretty big event, and hopefully y'all like it. It's going to be, I saw something on Facebook today, and we messaged them and asked them would they mind if we piggybacked off of their idea. And it's sort of like a Squid Game thing.
Ooh.
Set up like obstacle, like, just come up with some really cool, dangerous stuff, I mean, what I mean.
Kind of like our
Y'all saw
parkour,
Squid Game.
kind of like our parkour course. Some of you have probably seen our parkour.
Not just that.
Some have not.
Not just parkour, like shooting, like Squid Game.
I know. Yeah, I know.
So,
but,
all right.
But,
yes, please.
But we're thinking about doing something like that, and it was a really good idea, and it's kind of a chance to work together and see if you can be the last to survive, kind of deal.
Yeah, and so
Sounds
it's gonna
awesome.
take some while to put together, but I just want y'all to know that that's out there. It's going to be out there. So, all right, continue with the questions.
When is the Christmas stuff? Is it going to go in after 129, like the Santa Crosses and all that stuff?
No.
It
The
should be
Christmas
now.
trees, the Christmas trees will start going in tomorrow morning. So the Christmas trees will start going in tomorrow morning.
Let's
And
go.
then the presents, we're going to try the
the Christmas trees with the spawning tomorrow. If they cause a lot of problems, we may have to take them right back out. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to replace the heli crashes with the Christmas crashes. So
yeah,
bear with me. If you see it happen and it works great, if they friggin' we start getting all the server stacks, you know what's going to happen. Okay, we're going to go right back to what we've got right now. Okay, so we've got to remain playable. You know what I mean? It's like I know, guys, gals. I know it sucks. We're having 2 back-to-back friggin' wipes in literally 2 months, and it sucks. I know. I'm right with you because I have a shit ton of work to do both months as well. And just to reiterate, we're not doing the wipe on Thanksgiving. We're going to do it on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Okay? I want Turkey Day too, damn it. And I'm going to have friggin' dressing and turkey, and I'm a fat ass. I got to eat. But the thing is we'll get up Black Friday morning, okay? We'll wipe Chernarus first, okay? And then we'll make sure it's running good. We'll make sure everything is secure. Everybody's on it. Then, if we've got time, we'll move to Sakal. Then, if we get time, we'll move to Livonia. Worst case scenario, we'll do Friday will be Chernarus. Saturday, I have to work more than likely. So then Sunday will be Livonia, and then Monday will be, or Sunday will be Sakal, Monday will be Livonia. Worst case scenario, okay? I'll try to get them all done on Friday, but Chernarus will definitely be Friday, okay? So I'm aiming to get them all 3 done on Friday, but you know how anybody who's played DayZ more than a week, y'all know how the updates go. Sometimes them things are just murder. So, the update itself is fine. It's just instituting all the files after the update, getting the trader back in, getting, the events back in, getting the cars back in, getting the loot back right. All that stuff is, the update is easy. Reinstall, are you sure? Yes. That part's easy, So, but we will get it as smoothly and as quickly as possible. I'll get everybody's bases back in as quickly as possible, get the material pile spawned in, get the whitelist initiated. We'll get everything right back to this where we can continue with our year as quickly as possible. And but just remember, y'all bear with me. I'm not a computer guy. You know what I mean? I've only been doing this so long. So
excuse me.
YouTube created me, and I'm just going on as best I can.
Oh, you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Oh, the building's
Yeah.
back.
What was that?
Sorry, the building's just come back in for me.
Yeah, I know. It's a whole lot of us here, so it's slow on the spawn.
Yeah, I like that idea about the shirts and stuff like that. Just make sure you make fat boy sizes, please.
Oh, well, it's going to be a drop ship thing where you order what you want from the company and they make it and ship it to you. That's why we'll only make like $1 or $2 per shirt, because they're going to keep the bulk of the money, because if I ordered shirts, then I'd be stuck with, 15 extra small pink ones that nobody wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 17 5X's in purple.
I volunteer as
with
tribute.
glitter on it. Yeah. And believe me, one of the shirts will definitely be, there's a stripped Olga in Berezino. Guarantee it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
Roger that.
Pop, will that be for the UK as well?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And do they offer
Absolutely.
baby grows?
Oh. We might have to get some nappies
Do they do
done,
doggy
too.
ones?
We might have to get some nappies done, Papa Ginger nappies. I pooped in my Papa Ginger's
Daisy
nappy.
Bear.
I want a hat. I want a ball
How
cap.
about a doggy
Tim will be
coat?
wearing that too. Tim will wear one as well. So.
Well, first and foremost will come the decals, because what I have envisioned is I want people who have been here already to get a free decal. I really want to be able to gift everyone that's been here already, that is already with us, to get a Pop and Ginger family decal. I would really like to do that for y'all.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You know, and that's what I want. One of the selling points for the company that we go with is I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna sell your T-shirts, I'm gonna sell your hats, I'm gonna sell your bracelets, keychains, and stuff like that. But I want some free damn decals. And they're gonna be like, how many? I'm gonna be like, I want 150 free decals, and then I'm gonna take those decals and send them to you guys. You know, or have a voucher system where when you buy your T-shirt or your hat, you get that free decal.
There you go.
That, you see what I'm saying? So it gets sent, or I'll get a bunch of them, and if you trust me with your address, then I'll send you a letter personally written by me and Ginger that says, hey, thank y'all for playing the server or whatever, with a little something, you know, special. Hey, Buck, quit hoovering up all the loot at Northwest Airfield. You know, sign Pop, you know, and the decal with it. Or Kingsley, thanks for putting up with us and Crash Lad, you know. and then the decal be in there with it, because I sent our old DJ, I sent him a Chernarus map, you know, and like I said, we've done some cash prizes in the past, but I think the individual little gift of that map with a handwritten note, that went a long way. You know what I mean?
That's
really
pretty cool.
That.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's the kind of stuff that means stuff to me. You know what I mean? It's like
100%.
But any more questions? Yeah.
I got a question. What about hoodies?
I don't know if the companies will carry hoodies or not. I like hoodies as well, so I'm gonna aim for a company that does that. But we're gonna start small, because I know T-shirts, stickers, and bracelets. Those are 3 things that everybody was like asking for. So I'm hoping they will offer hoodies as well. I really do. Okay. But because I'm a hat guy too, but I don't want cheap stuff. I also don't want super duper expensive. I want like an embroidered hat, but I want like a
low pro,
a good quality.
Yeah, snapback
T-shirt. You know.
Yeah,
exactly.
nice low pro. I'd like to have a low pro tactical type, a baseball cap. Have that on there. That'd be tough.
Yep. Because I mean, King of Newry has done a phenomenal job with our website. So I want our logo to match the logo he made for the website, and then I want family at the bottom of it. You know what I mean? And I want, because it's not so much about Papa Ginger. It's more about the family, because I enjoy us standing around a fire and eating friggin' boar steaks. You know what I mean, on this game. I mean, it's like, you know, I'm sitting here drinking a bottle of water and eating a friggin' Snickers bar, but, you know, and I don't eat it upside down like some of you do. But anyway, Ryan.
Hey, don't lie, but you know you eat your Snickers upside down.
How did he know?
Ryan. Hey. I learned it from you, Ryan.
Hey! You unwrapped that thing upside down. What are you talking about?
You guys seem angry.
I was supposed to eat them.
Tell them about it,
Kingsley.
Kingsley.
On your tongue.
I will.
There's some history there.
So we do it in the UK.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Timmy.
Any more questions, guys, gals?
They're over. And then, with all the loot since we're gonna only have 1,500, could you bring back the books? I know in the past people were hoarding them, and that was a problem. But since we're only gonna have limited amount of space, could you bring them back, and all the collectibles and like what you would consider legendary loot for us collectors?
Awesome.
Like throw us a bone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the problem with the books. The books and the cigarettes, and all of the pins except for the orange. On the last update, they removed it all. The only way to put it in is with the editor. So it's no longer in the types file. It's no longer in the types file. So you actually physically have to spawn it in. So yes, I could put it into a trader location, and you could buy it, or I could put it on the
What's
Auto
going on
Trader, and
outside?
you could buy it.
Oh, we got everybody going out there.
That would
Rick.
even that would even appease me.
I'll go figure it
out. In my case, like there's a certain book that I would like to buy, and I would like to have in my inventory at all times.
Okay, so then yes, that I will absolutely see if I can program in all of the books onto the Auto Trader. Maybe I'll I'll see if I'll look at them all and see if I can do like a 3-book purchase thing where if I can kind of put it into categories and you buy 3 books at a time, if I can put them into kind of like a 3-book category, so you get 3 books for each purchase.
Bring back the crooked nose.
Kind of thing.
Crooked Nose is on. I've got one in my inventory.
I'll buy it off of you. I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
I'll give it to you, bro. I'll give it to you. It's yours. It's yours. I got one in the truck. It's
I
yours.
fucking love you.
And then if I could have and then
the
is
colored
that video
guns
still...
are supposed to be coming back, right? Aren't the colored guns supposed to be coming back? You were going to put some in because you told me and Hugs we didn't have them on our back. You were going to send us to the coast, but we hadn't seen them yet.
That's true.
The colored SKS is not available on console, but the other colored ones are going to return.
Okay, good.
And
then that...
Go
ahead.
wasn't done.
Go ahead.
No, I do apologize. And then so with the Auto Trader, since there has been an update with the trader itself and like what programs we use, is there a new video that has been posted on how to use that? Because even like linking my account, I had troubles with it and whatnot. So I personally, for me, I'm not gonna be able. I already know I'm not gonna have troubles, or I am gonna have troubles with the Auto Trader. Is there any way that they could be stocked at the normal trader?
What's your Discord?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
What?
Right, Jason, nobody can hear you. I can't hear you. I mean, I hear you in the living room.
Yeah, I don't hear him either.
What do you mean? It's. I'm not the only one having a problem with it.
Can you hear me
we
now?
can't.
I know.
Yeah, there you are.
Did you get?
Okay.
Did you get your
All right, so
feed link?
So we will make new videos for the kill feed, the new kill feed. That I'm actually making a note of that right now. Okay. I was doing that before my friggin' headset decided to want to reset. So we'll take care of the videos. As far as putting the books in the trader, I'll look at maybe doing that too.
Yeah.
We'll have a little library or something. Yeah.
I would like
makes
that
sense.
myself. I like the
Yep,
books
that makes
too.
sense. Yep, I will do that. So there was another thing that he asked in that question. What was the other part of it? The books, the video.
Legendary, something about legendary loot or something. He said something about legendary loot or something.
Yeah. So with the legendary
Well, that
loot,
was like the cigarette packs and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
all that
okay,
stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, they removed all that stuff from the types file. But basically, long story short, Scapegoat, everything that is in the types file, with the exception of the items that I have intentionally removed, like the generator, the cable reel, the spotlight, the medium tents, the canopy tents, the camo nets, and then ballerina shoes, I took those out. I'm going to take motorcycle helmets out because I have not seen anybody bringing them to the trader. Who said that? No, not the one you're wearing. I'm talking about the full face ones.
Yeah.
Not the
I
Enduro.
like
not
those
the
two.
Enduro
I
one.
like those two, but I'll wear Enduros. Yeah, I got you. That's cool.
Well,
what about
now,
the
hold
legendary with the nails in it on Livonia? The
Yeah,
yellow
because
one.
Sleek
No,
really likes that one.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
The King's Crown will remain.
Let's go.
Okay, the King's Crown is the one with the nails in it. And the other ones, we will have a couple different ones that stay in the trader, okay? But
Nice.
there's no need to have 12 different colors spawning all over the map when one
No.
guy's wearing them.
I mean, I'm
No,
sorry,
100%.
but you know, there's no need to have 6 different flat caps when really the only fucker wearing flat caps is me. I mean, it's like
100%. Snowstorm, you shonk
I wear
us.
flat caps too.
Yeah, I see that. But it's like, I'm going to keep in what people are wearing, but when I look at the logs and I see that, you know, there's maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people out of 50 plus that are picking up an item. Denim skirts. I see denim skirts picked up by literally like by Run. You know what I mean? Like Run picks up denim skirts. Why keep them?
Yeah, we all know he loves that denim skirt.
That track.
You know?
And then
You're
with
not getting
baseball
rid of the
caps.
dresses, are you? Because there's more blokes on here than women.
I love the dresses.
Yeah, that's
Dresses will
exactly
stay. No, dresses will
Thank
stay,
you.
Kingsley.
Me too,
Dresses
me too.
will stay.
Tim wears the dress. The nurse dress.
Yeah, well, he's a big girl anyway.
But see, that's another thing. That's another thing. Like the suits are staying because people wear the suits, right? But scrubs, nobody wears the scrubs. You know, so I'm taking scrubs off. You know, so it's like it's. I can look at the logs and see what's getting used and what's not. So, you know, somebody said something about pitchforks and brooms.
Hose.
On here, they're not getting used. So I'm going to take them off. That leaves
No, you
space for
can't
other loot.
because MDK's wife loves the broom.
I use the shit.
You can't do that.
I use the shit out of the brooms too for light. I use the shit out of them for light.
Her whole thing is
Yeah.
MDK's
We got
wife
our clothes
uses
dry
like
quick
that's
with
a whole
them.
thing.
Yeah, that's her deal. So you'd have to like spawn one in at the trader for her.
No, I'm gonna spawn a broom in for her at their base.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
but what
You know
about when
what?
I spawn on the coast and I want to strip down and light a broom on fire and run down the coast with it?
I've done
Like a
that.
skill issue.
I think we've all done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a
Maybe not the
new
name.
loot rule you were going to come out with? You were
That's the
talking
best
about
part.
Pops the other day.
What's that?
Something you had mentioned. Wasn't there something you the day you mentioned there was a new loot rule that you were going to talk about?
Okay, somebody was going to ask me that. Okay, so
You knew it was gonna be me.
the new rule that's coming with the wipe. So calm down, don't get all panicky on me. Okay, the new rule: once the wipe happens, the trader will no longer accept for money. Okay, it will accept for trade anything that you bring. Okay, so if you bring a cowboy hat and you need something, we will accept anything that you've got to trade towards something else. But if you are selling items for cash, only thing we will give you cash value for is military gear.
Yes.
Hoorah.
Okay? So if you bring Grandpa's shotgun, we're not giving you cash value for it. Okay? So you can bring it, we'll burn it. You can bring it,
what
we'll
about-
trade. Shotguns and cowboy hats and denim jackets will be traded toward other items that you need. But for the bucks and the other people that go out and loot for fun, they can leave that stuff laying and they can pick up the good gear. Does that make
Well,
sense?
I only bring it
The
for people that
grenades.
needs it.
No,
I
no,
only bring
I
it
know.
like-
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. But and this isn't direct. That's why I told you it didn't really pertain to you, Buck.
Oh, I know,
Because-
I know. I just
because
What about Gillies?
but there is some other people that bring a lot of and when I say junk, I'm not saying that what you bring is junk. I'm just saying it's junk in general, right?
Right.
Shovels and
What about
Yeah,
military
'cause-
Zagorki paints?
Yeah, I just give you anything you want.
Someone on YouTube asked, "What about ghillies?
what do you mean? What about ghillies?
What about
Will they be sold? Are they military? Considered military gear to be sold?"
Yeah, I mean, I'll burn ghillies. Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to stock them. And the reason we don't stock ghillies, just so you know, the reason we don't stock ghillies is because you can make them so easily, and the stupid convoys are always overwhelmed with ghillies.
And heli crashes too.
Yep.
What about the payday masks?
They will always net you the same amount of money.
Okay.
Nice.
$1,000 per payday mask, or if you bring a set, we'll give you $15,000.
Nice.
And explosives still considered military.
$1,000 a pop.
Oh
yep.
yeah.
$1,000. They will always be $1,000 a
That's all I
pop
really sell.
for boom boom. Yep.
That's all I sell. Awesome.
They will always
deal.
bring you
Thank
that.
you.
And that will never ever change. And the reason being is, one, that's a way
But for green instead, they should bring back spray
running from the
paint.
coast, right? You come across a grenade, hell yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's only 2 blocks and a lot of cash, right? And in real life, if you came across a grenade, that would net you a lot of money, okay? Next question, guy in a cowboy hat.
Me?
You got your hand up. Vicarish.
Vicarish.
That's you, bro.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, there you go. Now we can.
Yeah, I haven't got a headset on, speaking through a controller. With the new update, you think you're going to bring the farming back in, or do you think it's still going to cause too much lag and problems?
Bring the what in?
Farming, dig your own plots and grow your own stuff without it being wiped.
Farming.
So you can still grow your stuff now. It's just at the restart, the garden plots are going to go away. I don't think I'm ever going to take that out, and the reason being is because even right now today, this morning, while I was doing my my stuff on the computer, we had 3 players that placed about 11 garden plots side by side.
Oh.
So
Wow.
that's it. The only thing that is intentionally trying to lag the server out.
Dead giveaway.
So if I
I
didn't
didn't know that.
wipe those, at the restart, they would be there for about 4 days. So
The only other thing I had to ask then was an idea listening to the fisher people or the seamen or whatever they go by. But obviously the issue of cars being around the map, would it not be... Why are you laughing? Would it not be an idea?
He said seamen.
We are a bunch
We are what we are. We are what we are.
That's got shot.
However you identify is up to you. I'm not going to get into it. Anyway, would it be a possible idea? I know it wouldn't be an overnight thing.
Yeah, he's good.
But if someone wanted to open their own business, being a car trader, and you actually stop the cars spawning on the map, and they only spawn there, so people had to rent cars all the time, which would stop other issues. I know it wouldn't be a quick fix, and you have to get someone to do it, but it could be a permanent solution.
Okay, so I actually talked to a few of the admins about doing the JSON cars, which means the cars that reset at every restart, right? So that means we replace all the cars with 4-hour cars, right? So the cars spawn in with everything, but then in 4 hours they're gone and they go back to where they started with everything again. And we talked about that, and here's the bad part about that is if you do that, if you yank the parts off the car and sit them to the side, those parts don't despawn. It's just the car that despawns. So thinking as myself, right? I've got my stuff in my car, the car despawns, then I go get another car and it does it again, and I start figuring out what's going on. Okay, then I'm going to start yanking the parts off the car. I'm going to get even with this server because I've lost my shit twice. You see what I'm saying? So
if we do a car trader like you're talking about, I think, this is just me, and y'all can let me know in the comments or let me know what you think in Discord. I think that would breed a lot of car theft and a lot of discontent in people shooting cars out in bases. Because if they can't find a car at a car spawn, they come across a base, they shoot through the gap and shoot out the tires or the car that's sitting in a base because they can't find one.
I've experienced exactly that.
Yeah.
My answer to that
That's
is,
what I used to. That's what I used to do on official too. So.
Yeah. See, my answer to that would be build a better base, build a more secure base.
Yeah. No, true, absolutely. But here's the thing: the bottom line is discontent, and that's what. If you think about it, if you've played official, you know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as a car fires up on official, every single person on official is gunning for that person. Because if I can't have that car, you can't have that car. I don't want that. That's why we have 230 cars on Pop and Ginger, because we don't want anyone to think they can't have a car. And while it is a pain in the ass to do car wipes, right, if we don't televise the car wipe by saying at everyone, and we just do the car wipe, and you realize that, like, okay, we haven't done a car wipe this month, it's probably about that time, you know, or you look on Pop and Ginger to see that everybody's, you know, talking about a car wipe without at everyone, then just go and get you a new car, you know. Or if we could come up here at the town hall meeting, we come up with a code word for car wipe. You know, maybe we do that.
The thing is, well, you're saying people not being able to find cars and they don't know in the Discord to look or whatever. But if you had it on your messages to come up with the side of the screen to get your car, go to such and such to buy it off the trader because they don't spawn, then people probably wouldn't be going around trying to shoot at people's cars and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. We may have to try that, but see here after the 1-2, not after Badlands hits, I think it's going to be less of an issue because bicycles, motorcycles, scooters are going to come out, and then we're going to drop cars down a little bit and boost up the bicycles, motorcycles, and scooters. Because bicycles, I'm going to have bicycles boosted like you can't believe, because I think post-apocalyptic, there's going to be way more bikes than anything else, and no one can tell me that. And I mean, I've been in Kyrgyzstan, and there's 8 bicycles for every single car in Kyrgyzstan, you know, and post-apocalyptic, it'd probably be 20 bicycles for every car, you know.
Well,
so,
but
that's how I think it needs to be. Like, you know, I want to see ring ring, people riding bicycles. You know.
Love it.
Agree.
Yep. So what's our code word, guys? What code word should we use?
Pineapple juice.
We're going to the scrap yard this week.
Jedi scum.
Pineapple on pizza. My bad.
No, Jedi scum. That's the code word.
Just straight pineapple. Banana.
Hey, those are decorative quarters.
What's the safe word for again?
Tacos.
YouTube says tacos.
Safe word.
Car wipe.
Tacos?
Tacos.
Oh, I do love a taco.
Yeah, I bet you the hell don't.
Absolutely.
We gotta remember though,
Tacos.
for the people that aren't gonna.
We need a taco about it,
They're
guys.
really low. Somebody's trying to talk. They're really low.
You gotta remember, we can use code words all we want, but for all the new people that aren't here today that are going to join us, we gotta, like, consider them as well. Like, we should be, like, hey, in forward.
Well, we're gonna have this maybe every month. We're probably gonna have this every month.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Aren't they second-class citizens because they didn't come today?
Well, no,
I'm
that's
just kidding.
Oh shit!
Okay, I was about to say. I was about to.
Oh shit! It's a hell of a thing to say live. I'll tell you that.
keeping them in line. There she goes.
Boosted it up. He could have boosted it up a little bit for, like some a bigger server slot for a little while for the town hall meeting.
You can't do it for a day, Ginger. You have to do it for the rest of the month.
Okay.
He has a point.
We're paid up till January 31st. Come on now.
Yeah, true. All right.
Well, hopefully we'll be doing this every month. I hope so, because I think it's really gone well.
Yes,
we're definitely doing this.
Hey, what about us in the video chat? Face with tears of joy, we're here.
What are you saying, Scapegoat?
He has a point, into the sense that we shouldn't. Never mind. Back to what I was saying.
Well, Scapegoat. Here's and I'm not saying that anyone is second-class citizens, but here's the beauty. Here's the beauty of today. What you guys are doing today, you guys and gals doing today, y'all showed up. So we're not really voting on anything, but what we are doing is the people that showed up today were here instead of watching it happen on YouTube or on Twitch. And just so you know, I lost all of my YouTube capability when I gray screened. All that video's gone. So what I'm saying is we, the group that's here right now today, standing in front of me, they can make the safe word, the code word. So do we think Taco is in?
I'm here waving hand.
Well, no, here's my whole point though. Like,
sound good.
When I'm at
because
work,
y'all can share that.
Okay.
When somebody says
his point.
Babylon.
Can he finish his point, please?
Yeah, finish your point. I'm sorry. I apologize.
My whole point is when I'm at work and I'm like in the field, and I look at my phone because I do get Discord notifications. This is the only one I get notifications for, and I see, hey guys, we're having tacos. I'm not gonna know what the fuck that is because I'm focused on work. Be like, but if I see, hey, there's a car wipe happening, I'm gonna know. Be like, hey, have my fiance go grab all my shit and just put it in random barrels. You know what I mean? Or just have her put it in my inventory.
How about car sale then?
Even that, it would work better because then I can
car
be like,
sale? Means you get selling all the cars that are all going.
Or get your shit out of the car.
Either car sale or scrap time.
I mean, you could just sell the shit out of the car
scrapyard. I've got it. Here it is, right here.
I did like
we're having a government car auction right now.
Dear God, the panic. You'll see the panic just take over.
Government car auction. Government car auction. What do you think? Anybody? No.
Boy, that works.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You say it and it'll be.
Run it.
All right. So that's it.
Pop,
so
you can
that
still
way,
use taco with me. I'll know.
Well, Ryan, if you ever make it to Texas, you know we're going to have tacos all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Real tacos.
Santo Cuervo Taqueria.
What? You don't live with them, Ryan?
Huh?
No, he doesn't live with his parents.
Will there be tequila involved?
Oh, you're funny.
I was about to say,
I hope.
I know.
No.
Hilarious.
I don't think I've met a person on the server that's fucking older than me. And I'm 23.
Who said that?
What?
Dude, what?
What?
Did you mean younger? Dude, my son is really young.
I am the
I'm 23. I haven't met a. That's my point. That's my point, though. I haven't met.
Yeah, whippersnapper.
Oh, as young as you. As young as you.
Exactly.
I get it.
I was about to say, I'm the baby of the server.
I'm the second oldest. No, there's younger than you, brother. The baby either. She's the baby.
Hell yeah, I'll take that.
I swear to God, if I hear my name, somebody's going to the coast.
Alright, boss baby.
Somebody's going to the
Gaga Ryan.
Yep, I'm the oldest and Sleek is the youngest.
I'm the second
I
oldest.
think Kingsley might have you beat.
I've
No,
got you
Kingsley
beat.
does
JL is up
by
there.
a couple of months. That's right. That's right.
It's my birthday today. I'm 37.
Oh shit! Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Shit, let's all get a picture and do. Anyone got fireworks?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh yeah, let's
Sure,
not
don't
do
do that.
fireworks.
Black
We'll
guy.
gray screen.
21 guns
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
never mind.
come on, guys.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Picture.
Back to
All right,
you,
any
Matt.
more questions?
Any more
questions?
All right, everybody, calm down. Calm
Our
down.
boats free for all. Our boats are free for all.
Go,
Is
Buck,
it
go.
the same rules with boats as it is with cars?
Boats, one boat per base. Okay.
Gotcha.
I don't have a problem. And see, here's the problem with the boats: is the boats do decay, right? So if you
Yeah,
put one in your
yeah.
base, it's going to decay anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yes, you're more than welcome to put a boat in your base.
You just actively go get a boat when it's getting close. Make time is all you need to do.
Yeah.
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 All
So
right.
is that
So where,
is that it? Any more
where do we
questions,
wanna take the
anybody?
picture at, y'all.
I just want to
I
say
think right here in the
thank
front of the
you.
podium, yeah?
Worked hard to make this come together for our community, and I appreciate you guys. I really do, guys. Thank you very much. I really do.
Yeah.
Thanks, Buck.
All right.
Fucking
Really do,
Everybody
guys.
come up here.
Hey.
Hey, don't punch Buck! And now I'm bleeding, you jerk.
Damn.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Now,
Get his ass.
I have one last question before we take this picture. I have one last question. When we're done with this picture, would y'all like me to push a restart so that y'all can start looking for the item?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah, there.
Gotta find out
Alright.
what commercial out there.
All right.
I
So
ain't
I
gonna
gotta
look.
pull my
there's
AK out of
people
my
over there
jacket.
that aren't. Are they coming? Are y'all coming?
Wait, I'll go get
I'm like
naked.
AFK right now.
Wait, where's
Oh
Jen?
shoot! Oh
She's back.
no!
Oh yeah, I
there's
want to.
Jen.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you want to get all the security boys in from outside?
Yeah, I want
Yeah, let's get the
everybody
security
in here.
boys in.
Here,
Let
I'll
me
go
know.
get him.
You need me to move.
Fellas!
All right. So
Hold on, Bug.
Boys, get your
Nope.
beers.
Is my taxi gonna disappear at the
Alright.
restart?
yes,
No.
it will, Chris.
No.
Oh no, because we're here. Yeah.
Okay,
thank
everybody
you.
unpin your grenades.
All right. Hang on, guys. Let me get all the security.
Okay, I got mine.
Just let me know when everybody's here.
Y'all know how many people I just roofied? You have no idea.
Yeah, I was one for sure.
Better double tap me.
Hey guys, I need
can't see
whoever
straight.
is over up against the wall with the orange armband to scoot in. Okay, and then whoever here's got the sexy legs, scoot over.
Oh, that must be me you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So scoot over more to the left, Tim.
Yeah, go.
Okay, is
Ryan
everybody?
Friendly saying, suddenly I'm naked.
Nobody knows.
Who's
this,
taking
but
the
I had this
picture?
in my
I'm taking.
jacket.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Everyone
I
in
got
front
it.
should
I'm
crouch
taking it.
down. Everyone should, those crouch
Yeah.
down and go.
Everybody crouch.
Who's puking behind
Everybody
me?
in the front definitely needs to.
The front, yeah, not the back. The front, guy.
no.
Back, stand up.
All right. All right. I'm trying.
All right,
Are we
everybody-
all in here?
Everyone
Hey,
mute.
Mute.
All right. Hang on.
Hey, oh, I got two more coming in. Come on, guys, get in here.
Okay. MDK, the person that is 2 in front of you needs to move over to the right. Okay. Yeah. Move over to the right.
Stop roofing people.
And then
Ryan's fucking
the person
drugging
in front of
everybody.
You
What are you
move
talking
over to the
about?
right.
I'm not drugging anybody.
My
Yeah.
pants are definitely
Come
coming
on
off
over
here in a
this
minute.
way. Somebody
Oh, you
can
know
come
it.
stand there. That's perfect. Scapegoat, stay there. Every
Feed you
the
my
people
peanuts.
on the right, on the left side, need to move in.
I just want somebody
Everybody
to
needs
touch me.
scooch closer to each other.
Okay.
All right, I've got somebody that I can't see on the floor here. Can I change my view? Like, make it further away? Oh no, that's too close. Okay. Somebody's laying on the floor and needs to scoot over.
If I scoot much closer, I'm gonna start touching.
Hey, you
B-Man.
just want me to take the
On
picture? I
mine.
can take the picture.
Touch.
Who
Well, that
said that?
roofie at me, I appreciate it.
Slick.
But then you
Somebody's
won't be in the
touching me.
picture. No.
All right, everybody mute.
Get over here.
Sleek, Buck,
Okay, then
Sleek, Buck,
take the
mute.
picture.
Mute.
You guys want me to take it? Yes? No?
Yes, sir. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
from
take
the
it.
front. I'll point the gun
Yeah,
to your left.
I can get everybody in here.
Das.
Good job, Sass.
And then let me take one where you're in my spot. Alright, we're good.
All right.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Good
boys,
job.
Let's go!
Alright, somebody throw that barrel.
I got the
real quick.
grenade.
Alright.
Don't tempt me, dude. I got more than one.
I've been waiting
Where's
for the bear.
Who's got the bear?
Hugs, that would have been a perfect time for a fucking flashbang.
Sleek.
I got those two.
What's
I
up,
gotta get
Buck?
my gear on out the back of the truck, then we'll do it. What's up, man?
Yeah.
You'll give me that nose while you getting your gear?
Yeah, it's in the truck. It's in our truck.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Yes, that's
Don't worry about it.
It's yours. I
Don't
got
forget,
it.
you got that communal, Buck. You got that barrel over here to give out stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell everybody. Shit, that's right. There's a communal barrel up here. If there's anything you don't want, or anything that you do want or whatever, go ahead and look in that barrel. Yeah, where's that guy at? Later he can come to my base. I'll give it to him. Where's that?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Drag him up. Yeah, so it's in our truck that we use for Trader, Sasha truck. It's right across from my base. What I'll do, I'll get it tonight or whatever, and holler at you either later tonight or tomorrow, and just come over and get it. I got crooked nose and Christmas stuff and all that stuff, dude.
Sounds good. I mean, if I can find it, I'll grab it. You know, I just didn't know it was available.
Oh, I've got it.
Can you hear me now?
I've got it in my truck. I've got it. It's yours.
All right.
So, ain't no problem.
Sorry,
Sounds good.
It's yours, man.
I did get shot
when I was
while doing
wounded.
security.
How did you get shot?
Whoa.
Accident.
Shall we?
Are you ready to head back to the base?
I got shot in the hand.
Yep. Lead the way.
Where is my field
Considering I can't see
backpack,
half the
Sleek?
building.
Oh, the field backpack? We brought that
Yeah,
out
that
because
was-
we found a bunch of food. Putting food in it.
Oh, okay, where is it? That's my field backpack.
Right here.
That's what I wear.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I've got it in my hand.
Let me.
Yeah, you can see.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
good.
look at all the shit. Look at all the shit we had in it.
Oh, I don't want a bunch of shit in it. Oh my god.
All right, guys. That concludes the town hall.
Because everybody was here
supposed
so
to
long,
go.
the fruit trees were fucking smelling fruit everywhere.
I gotta get